Alright, we're live now, I guess.
Wait, is it just you four waiting?
Hey, okay, we got it.
It's on?
Oh, whoa.
Got it. Yep.
Whoa!
Hey.
始まっちゃうよ。
Hello everyone.
Um,
Does anyone know if YouTube auto saves podcasts? They must do. Or live. I think they do.
I hope so. I hope so.
hey,
Probably.
it's us.
I think they do.
I hope so. I hope so. Wait, what is that?
Oh God, I
What is
guess
that
the
delay,
echo.
man?
Right.
What is that?
Oh God, I guess the echo.
delay, man?
Just everyone, if you're watching, like, if we're watching the podcast, mute it, because you'll be asked.
They're hearing us. I'm hearing us.
Yeah, you're supposed to mute. Oh, whatever.
Echoes, reverb.
やばい. Well,
Factory.
I heard the people watching.
Alrighty, well, I hope the people watching aren't just us.
Surely
Wait, how
not.
many people are watching?
Probably one other person that's not us.
Yeah, only probably one. Yeah.
I can hear myself again.
Yeah.
Turn it down.
Probably one other person that's not us. Well, that's not started great.
That's fine. We're still setting up.
Mentally and physically.
Oh, Leon.
What's up? I'm actually just gonna listen to your wonderful voices and entertain me.
Hey.
I'm on the drive to McDonald's and I'm like, you know what? Instead of listening to music, I'm gonna listen to these community members talk. Let's go.
Alright.
Bring us some fire.
It's actually what a
Alrighty.
podcast is for.
God.
Ready. Is everyone ready? Is everyone
Hi.
comfortable in their seat?
Hi.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Samaka.
Summer dayo.
Samadayo.
Alrighty. We have the sponsors up, right? I can...
Yay.
Yes, we do. Alright, so, この番組はご覧のスポンサーで提供でお送りします。Oh, you changed the sign. Okay, whatever.
Try again.
Alrighty. So, the first stream, podcast, whatever you want to call this. Welcome to Samaka, I guess.
いらっしゃいませ。
Welcome,
いらっしゃい。
welcome. Thank you for coming.
So, let's get to know your hosts. Let's start off with me, I guess, because I'm sort of hosting. This is the president of SAMA, Truman. The only
Hi,
relevant thing you
Truman.
need to know about us, I guess, is my best girl / boys shows and my position on committee. I already told you position on committee. My best boys and girls. I really should have thought this through before I started the question. Let's just go with shows.
That was a big sigh.
One of my favorite shows of all time, Red Line, the Madhouse one. If you guys haven't seen it, highly recommend. And best boy is clearly our MC with the epic ass pomp. And my best girl, let's just say Rental Sucker, because everyone knows Fate.
Okay.
Alrighty. Let's go. VP next. Vice
Alright.
Pres, go.
I'm Louis. I'm the BP for Sama. My favorite show. Alright, you know what? Yeah, alright. I'll say Tatami Galaxy is one of my favorites. It's a show by Yuasa. I highly recommend it. It's one of the best shows ever made. My best boy is Hachiman from Origairu. I really like him.
Yes, great Hachiman.
Yeah.
Hey,
My
man.
best girl, Yukino from Origairu as well. I really like the characters of Origairu, so yeah. Watch Origairu. Alright. Secretary, you up?
Sure,
Yeah,
man.
Secretary, go.
Alright, let's go. Hello, my name is ZJ. So my favorite show has got to be initially because that's what I started with when I was in like year 7 and what turned me into weeb in the first place. If you haven't watched it, it's basically like a car racing show. They drive really fast, so yeah, it's pretty hyped to watch, and it's Eurobeat as well, so you know that's an extra positive. For best boy and girl, man, the best boy. It's not technically from an anime, but I reckon it's from, if you played the Yakuza series and heard of Kiryu Kazuma.
Yeah.
Kiryu Kazuma is the best boy in my opinion, and the best girl. There's too many.
Well, we judge you, Zooj.
There's too many. I'm gonna have to say
Think of a
Yukino
show.
from Orogaru as well, just like Lewis.
Oh yes.
Yes, and watch Orogaru. It's a good show. It's a good show.
We all love Origari here.
It's good shit. Alright, that's all from me, I guess. We'll move on to Hua, I guess.
Alright. Hello, I'm Hua. Treasurer. Oh, favorite show. There's like too many to choose from. And every time I pick one, I'm like, well, what about that show? And best boy, best girl. Oh, that's a tough one.
Think of a show. And
I think best boy. Ooh. Oh, I think it's got to be someone from One Piece. I think Jinbei. Such a cool dude.
okay. Yeah.
Best girl. This one's a tough one. I think Iruma. There's Clara, and everyone laughs at me because she's dumb, and she is dumb. But that's the best part.
Wait.
So nice and innocent. Yeah. I'll go Clara from Iruma. So best show. I want to say One Piece, but the anime is sort of not not
Just read the
something
manga.
yeah, I would judge by the manga, but not the anime. So I think One Piece, because it's just stuck with me for so long, and hopefully it sticks with me forever. You know, I've heard it's probably towards the end, but yeah, I think One Piece. Next up is Christie.
Hi. I'm Christie, the social rep. Best boy and best girl. Okay, so best boy, let me introduce to you Misunokami Yoshiyuki. He's Sakamoto Ryoma's sword personified from the game and anime Tolkien Rambu. Woo!
You can tell I put in the best boy section just for Christie.
Thanks. It's kind of hard to say who's my best girl. I'm trying to find one. If you have any suggestions, please. Best show, I'd say, I guess 91 Days really sits close to my heart as a series, I think, from 2017. And I've watched 4 times. Yeah. Is that all? I think that's all.
Yeah, that's all. Leon, you're here. Do it. Oh no, he's muted.
He's
himself.
driving, bro. Don't make him
Oh,
crash.
he's driving.
Don't make him crash, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, don't worry about it. Alright, that's intro of everyone here except for Leon, who is our sponsorship officer. So, the sponsors you saw at the start, that was... Oh, hey, Zooj,
Don't worry.
Best girl. Anyone seen Prison School? Hannah.
Oh my god.
I knew
Okay,
I
yeah.
was going there!
Best boy. Best boy is Felix from ReZero.
Oh,
Hey. But do you want to do a favorite show or nah?
Nah, there's too many to choose from. I can't. I just can't.
Yeah, alright, fair enough.
Thank you.
So, while we've got some more people here, let's do some SAMA news. So, there's an AMV competition going on right now, if you didn't know. There are prizes for that. We've got, I think it's a few Anime Lab subs up for grabs. 3 Anime Lab subs. We're running a couple polls on Terraria and Minecraft to see if there's interest for a server, which we might get running. And there's also a banner competition going on. Christie, do you want to pass on for more about that? I think she's down below.
Well, okay, so in terms of banner comp, we don't have an exact date, but that's coming during semester 2. Check Facebook events for our group or page, and you should be able to find the requirements for the dimensions for the banners, a submission link as well. That's the same, that goes for the AMV competition as well, where we've got the submission link on Discord, Facebook, and any of the previous emails that you may have or may have not received.
I think that's all.
Yeah, I think
That's all I need from Sama. Next section. I know Christie's been waiting for this one. What have you been watching recently? Christie? I believe yours was again.
Let me get my list up because I'm not gonna be able to remember. It's significantly fewer this season. I'm sure you all know why. Obviously, a lot have been postponed due to COVID. But those who have successfully have continued to air this season, one of which is Decadence. And that is... Sorry?
I've been meaning to watch that. Have you already started?
Pretty good. Two episodes in. Actually, it's on Anime Labs, so if you do get the subscription, you guys...
Sponsor plug!
So yeah, Decadence, pretty good so far, by the studio behind the evil saga of Tanya, Studio Nut.
Yeah. I watched it.
Guys, say something. I personally think that they've kind of gathered experience through mid-flight movement and used that for this anime. And it's pretty fun, pretty awesome. By the end of the first episode, there's a bit of a twist which is fleshed out in the next episode. Do watch it. It's really fun.
No spoilers!
Let's see. I guess. Sorry. Before I go off track, others that I'm watching is Fire Force Season 2. I'm only there for Maki, best girl.
Yeah, I am watching this.
Fruits Basket second season. That's still.
I'm also watching that.
I
Fugo
think
KG
they're taking all the flop content.
back this season. Gotta see some Sugar Daddy material. Let's see. I think No Guns Life 2. And I don't know what else is going to be continuing this season, I'll be honest.
Do you have anything else that Christie's not watching?
I
Because I think she's just watching the same thing as you.
I feel like it's me, like Christie's watching a lot of stuff and I'm just watching a small section of it. But I'm also watching The God of High School.
Oh yeah?
I'm not even watching that one.
Yeah, that's yes, like plot, I have no idea. I've not read the webtoon.
Manhwa?
Yeah, manhwa webtoon, but action wise, it's like got some sweet action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After the anime.
Yeah, I think so. It does feel like that. And they're all just fighting and it's like, oh, there's more and more fights. It's non-stop fighting.
But the real question is are the fight scenes as good as Unlimited Budget Works?
Ooh.
Because like I would watch it
in a
if
different
they're
way.
as good as that, and it's only that.
So I would say like Unlimited Budget Works had like nice effects, but with God of High School, it's like the fluidity of motion. It's like it gives you the entire scene in like one shot in some of the fights, so you can see all the individual actions without like cutting and stuff. So yeah,
I think Mappa has been doing a very good job.
Okay, VP, go for it. What you been watching?
Alright, I've been so there are a couple of sequels this season that I'm following. ReZero Season 2, which is been pretty hyped so far. I've obviously been watching Origairu Season 3. I've read the light novels, but I'm very interested to see how it fleshed out in animation. God of High School, I think that's pretty good. Decadence. I think it wasn't what I was expecting reading the synopsis, but I'm still invested in the show, and I've been watching a show called The Great Pretender. It's a show about con man, kind of like an Ocean's 11 kind of thing. Con man
Christie,
doing
you
like
dropped the
Robin Hood
Pikachu.
stuff. Oh,
I'm dropping
no,
the
never mind.
Yeah, great pretender, you guys.
yeah, so it's done by Studio Wit, the one that brought us Attack on Titan. They're obviously not doing the upcoming season, but they have amazing animation. I like the visuals. The songs are pretty good. Their ending had a song by Freddie Mercury, so that's something different.
Oh, alright.
And I've only watched 4 episodes. There's like 13 episodes out so far, and I really liked it. I suggest it's worth a watch. But it's on Netflix, but Netflix Japan, I think. So I'm not saying anything else, but
Get a VPN, guys.
yeah,
If
get a
only we
VPN.
can get sponsored by NordVPN, yeah?
Yeah, but 4 episodes in, I'm very interested in the show, so just go check it out. I think that's all I've been watching recently.
Dude,
Yeah.
what have you been watching?
What have I been watching? Oh, alright. Well, to be fair, my anime consumption has kind of dipped lately because I've been playing so much League. But stuff I've been watching is, of course, I'm actually watching it with a mate. Like, he goes on Discord, he live streams it, and we watch it together. It's the ReZero Season 2. Yeah. No, it makes it extra fun, like, when you're watching it with a mate, because you can react to stuff that's kind of gonna,
I believe
Hi.
they're also watching it in the SAMA Discord, so if you want to jump in on that.
Oh, hell yeah, easy. More the merrier, yeah?
Yeah.
Anything else I'm watching? Well, I kind of want to watch Orogoro, like, the new season, but at the same time, I don't think I can bear to wait, like, a week for a new episode. So I might just
I'm
wait.
waiting for the binge as well.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the binge as
I might just wait at least for the halfway point, or if not, just
Yeah.
wait for the whole season to come out and then binge it. Because my heart can't
the
take
whole
it.
season to come out and mute Lewis.
Yes, no spoilers, Lewis. No spoilers, please.
To be fair, I've read the light novel,
No.
so I can bear watching the series. But I wouldn't say anything else.
Source material readers.
I know
Okay, the reason I'm going last is because I know that I'm the only one watching, like, trying to catch up on my list, so I haven't really been watching anything from the current season. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so far behind, and, like, I have so much stuff on my watch list. It's just like, people are adding more stuff to my watch list as I'm in mid-podcast. Okay, sure. What I have been watching, I recently just finished Psyche Season 1, and started
Yes.
Season 2. It's good fun.
Told us.
It's good dumb fun. And more recently, I finished Yesterday Wa Otate, which I love
Oh.
and I hate. Like, I really, really hate it, but I also really, really love it. And I think
Yeah, I
Christie will
think they
agree
kinda
with me
rushed
that
the, like, the final
I hate the
episode.
friggin' ending. That the last episode is just like... There's just so much...
Yeah, it's been 12 episodes of like it's been progressing very
Why did
slowly,
they do that?
and then the final episode is just it's faster than the speed of light.
I don't mind the slowness of it. What I do mind is
Yeah.
like, why did they do that ending? Why?
Yes, no, I think it's supposed to be 18 episodes. Like I remember on my anime list, it was listed at 18, and then at the end of it, like, like I think they got the sources wrong, and they said, "Oh, it's only 12 episodes," and it's like, and that was like when episode 11 it just came out, and I think the general reaction is like, "Wait, if this isn't going 18 episodes, how are we gonna do the final episode?" Because
So they had to cut it. Okay, no, I guess that's
yeah, I'm not sure if
I
it's
don't like that.
messing things up, or it's like the studio actually only has 12 episodes to work with. But yes, when
Yeah,
when
I
you heard the
still
news, it's only
don't
12.
like that. Still don't like it.
Yeah, it's the final episode's too fast. it progressed too
way too
fast.
fast. It's like compared to the pace is just so off. It's just like
Yeah,
there
exactly.
was no gradual speed up. It was just like. Anyhow,
it's like
I'm
too
gonna
sudden.
move on to stuff I've been reading because I've been reading a lot more than I've been watching lately. Just because it's
Oh, yeah?
easier to scroll on your phone or like at night when you don't want to wake the rents. You've just got like your phone up and you're just like in bed going, yeah, nice.
Oh yeah. See?
I've been reading what I've been keeping up with, and something that Hua and Lewis will very much enjoy listening to me talk about is Act Age.
Yes.
We love Act Age. The three of us absolutely love Act Age.
Oh,
Like,
actually,
Every Monday in the committee chat, it's just me yelling, "Cake!"
Yes.
yes.
I absolutely love that as well.
Oh, it's so good. Every time.
Um,
I think
Should we tell them about when I was? Oh God, what were we doing? Was it Gotthoben? Was it Gotthoben and me catching up on Act Age, where they had the?
Oh,
the,
no.
the-
Kaguya.
Yes, Kaguya. So
Oh, yeah.
I was up
Kaguya.
to date on Kaguya,
Kaguya.
and these two down there. Wait, am I pointing in the right direction? Yeah, those two down there told me to start reading Act Age, so I started reading Act Age, right? And I got to the section. I finished the train arc. The oh god, what's it called? Midnight Train?
Night on the Galactic. The
Yeah,
Galactic
no,
Railroad, I think.
Night on the Galactic Train. Yeah, that's the one. I just finished that arc on
Act Age.
Act Age. Yes, on Act Age, and
Yeah.
then the chapter that released that day referenced friggin' Galactic Railroad, and I was just like,
Yes.
mind blown. Like, are
Yeah, I
they
remember you were
stalking me?
freaking out.
Are they stalking me? But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's like no.
both of those manga, great reads. Will
Yeah,
not regret. Kaguya is good fun. Act Age is like, how do you even begin to describe Act Age, man?
Just
Acting.
so good.
Just
I really-
acting.
It's just acting, but it's good. It's good acting. It's like
Oh,
it hooks you
I love
in
it.
like a sports manga or anime.
Mm.
Speaking
Yeah.
of sports anime and manga, Haikyuu.
oh, Haikyuu's ending. Like,
Haikyuu's ending.
yeah.
No.
Oh,
Hasn't it ended?
yeah. I'm not reading the
Well, I
manga. I'm waiting for season 2 of the top, like part 2 of season 3. So the top season 2, something like that. But I'm waiting for that, and it's just like it's coming out in October, and it's friggin' killing me because they cliffhanged me for season 1 of the top.
Oh.
And I'm salty. I'm really salty. We've got a question for you, Zooj.
Oh, you guys. You go
What are your
first.
opinions on Kanojo Okarishimasu?
No. No.
Oh,
No.
George,
I
George Shu, what's up, man?
I've read 15 chapters and I think no.
Yeah, so I'm up to date with the manga, and yeah, exact same opinion as Lewis. No, it's
I'm still surprised you're still reading it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I dropped 15 chapters in. No, I am not gonna.
you have to
I
consume
don't
all
like
sorts.
what
You
I'm
know?
in there.
Mm. You know what? Yeah. In the
I
end,
mean that-
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
so for people that don't know, we do actually have an anonymous poll thing that's up somewhere. We'll see if we can drop a link to it in the podcast chat, so you guys can send us some questions if you don't want to type in the chat, and also risk us missing it. So first anime ever. Who wants to go first? Because I don't remember. Actually, no, I do remember. It was Naruto.
Oh, of course.
So who wants to go second?
probably. I think it's probably Naruto or I think Aegir was probably one of the first I've
Oh my
watched.
god, Eggia.
Channel.
I
when-
remember Naruto because they showed it on Toasted TV, like ages back. If you guys remember Toasted TV on
Yes.
Channel 10,
Well, I think so.
like
remember
they
that.
start showing anime at like 7 a.m.
Oh,
I used to get up before school, get on
I
Toasted
don't think I watched
TV,
Naruto.
watch
I watched One Piece and
Oh, wait.
Pokemon on that.
I
Yes,
think my first
yes.
was actually Dragon Ball. Yeah, my first is Dragon Ball. I think I
Really?
was much younger.
Mm.
probably watch a couple of One Piece.
Anyone seen Crayon Shin-chan?
No.
I do watch that.
That was my first anime. Really old school DVDs.
Like I remember like downloading a bunch of Crayon Shin-chan videos. The subs watched by my younger brother. But that was ages ago. I liked it. It's quite humorous.
Oh, I'm trying to think. 'Cause for me personally, if Hubert was here, he'd probably be able to like relive the
If
good
Hubert
old days
something from
of Phoenix
1970,
TV.
Let's be honest. Like if Hubert's our media manager, by the way. He's roughly the same age as us, but he watches things 2 decades older than us,
Yeah.
or something to that effect.
Because when Hubert, so he's also watched on the Phoenix channel on like some Cantonese Chinese TV channel, and it's like the anime I remember I think might be like there's like Transformers, One Piece, Inuyasha and stuff, and I can't remember which one was the first one out of those bunch. I think it was One Piece though, because my dad actually enjoyed watching One Piece. He didn't enjoy watching the other anime they were on, but he enjoyed One Piece.
Your
I think it's
parents watch anime with you?
not anymore. Like only for the Chinese dub, right? Because that was when.
Oh, okay, right, because they don't have to concentrate.
Yeah, like
I don't have
not
to read.
anymore.
Oh, fair enough.
It was only One Piece.
Would you say
Who has
Yu-Gi-Oh
an
is an anime though? Would you say Yu-Gi-Oh or Avatar: The Last Airbender is an anime? What do you
Good,
I'd say
definitely.
it counts. I'd say it counts. I mean, I'm probably going to get roasted out by someone, but I'd say
Right. I feel like as long as Do
Do you think 20 years from now
chat
it's just gonna
blows
count?
I think didn't Oda said that One Piece is ending like within 5 years?
I think so. He said it's like because Wano's supposed to be right now the second last island or something like that.
Yeah, but like knowing Oda, he might
Yeah.
he might just 5 years might just be a figure of speech and maybe longer.
Could be 100 years.
Yeah, could be. I hope to finish One Piece within my next lifetime.
Jesus.
Within my ramen-fueled lifetime, which might kill me prematurely.
See?
Alrighty. Who hasn't done first anime ever? Christie? Yes.
Yep.
Okay,
You
so
want to?
look, it's complicated. It's one of those complicated things where I had seen Ghibli films, watched Pokemon on morning breakfast TV, Beyblade, Naruto, whatever. Even like Dragon Ball Z, whatever was on the morning TV, on Australian breakfast TV for kids. And then fast forward to like year 3, year 4. My cousin gave me a SD card, which I then put into the computer, clicked one of the files in it, and it played the opening to a Bleach episode. But
Which opening? Which song? Orange Range makes good songs.
asterisk, yeah, very first opening, and
But you
I found it
recognized
how no matter how many different files I played, it would still play the opening. I'm like, hang on, that's strange. It's still got 20 minutes left to the to the video file. So I went back to the first one, let it play past the opening, and finally experienced my first anime, Bleach, episode 1. as anime, experiencing anime as anime and not just a cartoon on TV.
Oh,
Oh, not just the cartoon on TV. That's a different definition.
Yeah,
Ah,
it's one of these things.
I don't know.
Now we
actually.
think.
Now we think.
Look,
Like,
I just class it as the first thing that I'd count as anime because my brother got me into anime. I used to watch Naruto with him.
yeah.
And fun fact about Toasted, they stopped showing Naruto after Jiraiya came in. Jiraiya's like my favorite character from Naruto. But
I think
Yeah.
just a bit over the PG rating.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
zooms in on
Definitely.
Figure's galaxy inside. We've got a few more questions flowing into the anonymous question chat. One of them is, what prompted the idea to start podcasting? Will you be live streaming weekly? I don't know if it'll be a weekly thing. We're aiming for fortnightly at the moment, just because logistically getting people together, also having some content, because I'm not spending absolutely all my time in lockdown watching anime, because one, it'd make me broke, because streaming services are expensive. You can win an Anime Lab sub if you win the anime sub.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's also because sometimes it's crunchy subs I kind of don't like, and some subs on Anime Lab are a little bit subpar, in my honest opinion. So, yeah, we gotta watch shows, we gotta get some news, and we want to bring more interesting content to you guys, I guess. Also, because what else would we be doing in lockdown? How do we do club activities, right? So yeah, we're aiming for fortnightly. If people want to see this weekly, I'm more than happy to start running them weekly. But I'm gonna be running out of content very quickly, and it's gonna turn into a whatever Truman's reading / watching episode by episode every week, and I don't think people will like that. So
otherwise, fill in the anonymous box with questions or requests you like us to cover, address, make memes
that
out
works
of.
too. Oh, what she said. Over there, what she said. Alrighty. Next question. Can you describe the difficulties committee has faced in trying to manage the club during COVID-19? Oh boy. Where do we start?
God.
Where do
I think
we
the biggest one
start?
is engagement, probably. It's very hard to have engagement.
Do we start from the start of the year where like half the committee was in China and ended up having to observe self-imposed holiday?
That was pretty hilarious.
I'll be honest. I was in China. I got back like the day where we had to do the 2 weeks of self-imposed lockdown, and I spent that time just playing Persona 5. Like, hang on.
I think
Yes, I know Royal came out during this time. People have been telling me to play Royal, but I'm gonna finish Persona 5 first. I do have Royal. It's here. I have Royal, just so you guys know. But I'm finishing Persona 5 over there first, okay?
Okay.
Don't at me. Don't get mad.
I think, yeah, the major difficulties is, well, trying to engage with as many members as possible, I'd say.
I guess the main problem is to get members in the first place.
Kind of hard, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you're aware of what happened at Monash, basically what happened was we had a period where they're like, yeah, we're going to run a week, but we're going to push it back a week.
Yeah.
So we kind of had to rearrange stuff in the schedule. And then because we got the first wave of Rona actually hitting us then, Monash just pulled the plug on our week completely. And we're like, well, we can't really recruit. So we're like, what online activities can we do? And so we started doing live streaming shows and stuff. I never actually answered the question of how I got the idea of podcasting. Oh, well, I'll get back to that. So yeah, it's been tough for recruitment, activities, and like actually reaching people because, we can only post so much on Facebook and some people are going to see us, like you guys watching now. Hello. Yes. Yes, finally, someone agrees. Finish Persona 5 Vanilla first. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I guess it's just really been because the university's been really iffy and funky about how we do things, so we're trying to run as many online events as we can come up with that we feel like will, you guys will find entertaining. This podcast was one of them that I actually brought up last year, I think it was, because I was chatting to Hubert and maybe Lar or Lewis or something. But I know,
Yeah, I think you go to me. Yeah.
and one of the other club members, but we were chatting about having just a podcast to talk about anime because we personally enjoy just talking about stuff. If Lewis was here, oh no, not Lewis. If Hubert was here, we'd probably end up talking about Persona because I just pulled it out just then, and there are a few topics in that Atlas did that fucked up and whatnot. But we'll get to that later. So that was just the sort of, hey, I thought this would be fun thing, and because we're in lockdown now, I figure, I mean, people might want to, you know, listen to us talk about random crap. I don't know, you guys enjoying it?
Let us know in the comments below.
Like and subscribe. And share on Facebook.
Kevin 131313C asks, "How can I call into the show?"
Call into
Really
the
want to
oh,
have guests in?
Oh my god, like the 3-minute calls.
I mean,
Like
we could
radio?
implement a guest section.
Radio.
I'll tell you what, I'll have a look at how we can do that later. Got more questions. I think we've gotten more questions. Have you seen Gamer Girl Game trailer? I'm not sure what that is. Can someone enlighten me?
No idea.
Can we stream it on this?
Wait, let's Google.
A reaction video?
Gamer Girl Game.
Should I stream it from my end?
Is it safe to stream?
Yeah.
I'm good, thanks. Let's not.
Gamer Girl trailer.
I have not seen, and I don't think I want to.
Then just zoom in on this. Then zoom in on this. Ah,
Do we see it?
oh, so it's an interactive.
what is it?
Interactive.
So it's like moderating streamers chat, I think.
A chilling
Based on some of the
F3D
search
thriller game.
results, I
Thank God
don't
it
think we
was
should be telling this.
Do we watch it?
No.
Some other time.
Another time.
It's not anime. It's not anime.
We'll do it another time.
I'd like to not get the summer channel like strike
On the first.
on the podcast.
Okay, let's see.
What's best IQ school chant and why is it Dateko? Oh, okay. Well, let's be honest. The one that everyone remembers is go, let's go, Dateko. Because it's Date... something high school. But yeah. That's the only one I remember off the top of my head because it's the one that you always hear. So, I guess it's the best one.
I haven't watched IQ, so I haven't got.
You haven't watched IQ, Lewis?
I will.
Me and Lewis.
I have not watched Haikyuu.
Me, Lewis, and Laura.
Hey guys!
I'll get to it soon. I'll get to
No
it
one's
soon.
watching sports anime! Come on!
Look, let it be known that at least I'm aware of the fandom. and the
yeah,
art.
the fandom also
art.
plays volleyball.
Yeah, unpopular opinion. I don't think Haiku's that good.
Oh.
I'm really gonna comment for that.
There's
because
too much volleyball in this volleyball anime. I just
Well, it is.
You're watching a show about volleyball, and you think there's too much volleyball?
I like the
You
characters.
know how anime works, Leon.
I like the characters, but I'm just like, it's just a bunch of dudes pushing a ball around. I'm like,
Oh.
I mean, I like it. I like the people, but I just don't like the sport.
You've had enough balls.
Yes, imagine watching soccer for the.
When there's too much soccer.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, I think that's most of our questions in the box so far.
What else have we got
That's
in the
most of our questions in the box. Next section. Christie, I think we made this section for you because
Wait, none
you
to show
Japan
cards.
and otherwise. Possibly one of
Oh.
your favorite things to do. Browse Japan Twitter because you're the one that can read Japanese. I think.
Yeah,
How depressing is it?
is it
Oh, God.
actually,
Okay,
sad
when it's
news.
lockdown.
Sad news. So we all know Attack on Titan got a live action, right?
Yep.
So one thing that happened was the actor for Eren. He was found dead in his room.
Oh,
Yeah.
commiserations.
So I think what was his name? Haruma?
Oh wait, no, I think I saw this as well. I didn't know he was a live action actor though.
Was it ruled a homicide?
I thought it was ruled as I thought it was suspected suicide, but they haven't checked the
Yeah, I
evidence.
think
But that said, my information was wrong.
Yeah, with the reporting of actors, they're quite, I guess, slow in revealing the information. But yeah, NHK stated police are investigating the incident as a possible suicide. And yeah, guys, keep in mind if you're in need, I think helplines, hotlines, whatever, they're quite easy to find on the internet. Don't be afraid to call them. Monash has a lot of
feeling lonely. We're happy to chat to you too.
Yep. 1311.
That's the depressing news on Japanese Twitter.
Can you give us something less depressing now, Christie?
Yes, please.
Please, please.
Well, the less
Do you
depressing...
only have depressing news?
I guess the less depressing news is...
Oh god, there's less depressing news. There's no happy news.
It's no happy news. It's just a scale of how depressing it is.
It's just a scale of depression. Zooj, can you bring up like a depression meter, like just under Christie's profile, and just be like slide it all the way
Alright.
to depression?
Let me try and find a picture.
Hey! Look, I think, like...
I see why you... He's talking Rambo, of course this makes you happy.
The stage play is currently going live, and they're having to use these face... You know, the spit barriers?
The masks?
Oh, like physical face barriers, not the masks.
Oh, like the plastic one.
Yeah, the clear plastic face shields. I think that's it.
I don't know if I can in any of those pictures, but basically, even within Talking Rambo itself, you have the first female character out of 8 total stage plays, and this is her. If you can see in the thingy-mabobby, the share screen that I've got. But yeah, that's a thing. I don't have any other news.
Okay. I just hear someone joining in Discord.
In
Hey
Discord.
Zooj, you got a new fan. Hi
What?
guys, just wanted to say ZJ is my favorite.
Where's that, man? Oh, thank you so much, man. I love you too, man. I love you too.
Wow, first fan, eh?
Zooj has got
Wow.
fans. I think that's gonna wrap up our news section because I don't think we want to get much more depressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where Lewis and I live pretty much. Music, anime music. We have a SAMA Spotify playlist actually. If someone one of the committee wants to drop it in the YouTube, so you guys can listen and
Give it
comment
to
on our
me.
music taste. But with regards to news on music, if you're a follower of the anime piano community like I am, and there are a couple in SAMA I know, you'll be aware that Ascendance has started doing his weekly uploads, and his latest upload, which literally was 12 hours ago, is Violet Garden's opening Sincerely. And it's a dedication to the Kyo Anios, so apologies for the depression again. But
Okay.
Yeah,
it is
they
a
did a
beautiful
live
piece.
for that recently.
as expected for Ascendance. Well, yeah, I've been watching pretty much all Animen's covers live recently as soon as he premiered them. But we have the king of anime piano back, like uploading
Yay.
stuff. Finally.
Consistently, yes. Yeah.
Do we want to play that on stream for people to listen? It is 8 minutes.
Yeah, I guess we
8
could.
minutes. But
Maybe in the background.
it's good. I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can. Zooj, can you put on the background quietly while we chat?
Can you drop us the link?
Yeah.
Oh
just
yeah,
click-
I'll send you the link.
Yeah,
Check the link.
cheers. I'll
But
play
you
it.
can find it. You can find it pretty easily because Animen's is, I think, the biggest anime pianist. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think I only recognize him and a couple others. Yeah.
Him to Ishta. So it's him, Ishta, SLS, Zaki,
Yeah, I think Zaki. Yeah.
and then one of the other guys I used to, Halicon, and Marcy. Marcy is great, but I can't read what he's written because he's Jap.
Yeah.
And one of the guys I used to listen to rebranded to Kurisu, so shout outs if you're old enough to remember, if you're in the scene long enough to remember that.
Cool. Right. So I'm
What have you been listening to, Lewis?
Yeah, so I've been listening to quite a number of J-pop artists recently, and like Kenshi Yonezu.
Yay!
He had a new song uploaded a few days ago called Content.
Really snazzy.
Yeah, it's really snazzy and it grew on me. And Aimyon, a solo female artist, has a song called Naked Heart. I've been listening to her quite recently, and I think that she has some good songs. Zuto Mayo has like a couple of new songs, I think recently. I've been a fan for her for like a year, and I generally recommend her songs. I also
Has
like,
anyone
Yeah.
been watching stuff from the First Take?
First Take.
Yeah, the First Take.
Oh yeah, I love
So
the fake.
yeah, so they're a channel which uploads a bunch of basically one takes from artists. They got me into Millet.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if she's.
I
I
was
don't know
about
if
to
she's
talk
done
about-
anything for any shows, but
No, yes, she had sung the ending to Vinland Saga. The second ending. What's the title?
That's not the first take.
No.
but so she did
Ah,
the song that got me into her actually was Us from her series, from the home take actually. But
she-
also Lisa's stuff on there is amazing too. I believe Wachi's got some stuff. Wachi, I can't pronounce it. And Ruda. Ruda.
I'm not sure.
Anyway, it looks like this.
But yes, Yorushika had like a couple of new songs, and then it's dropping. They had they were recently featured in the movie called A Whisker Away. Like they had like 3 songs featured in there. It's a good movie, by the way. Check it out.
It is everywhere, I think.
Yeah, it is everywhere, but like I think there's more towards like there are other songs that deserve a.
I've listened to the song from A Whisker Away. I haven't watched the show yet, but it
Yeah.
makes me really want to watch it. So.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Another thing to add to the list.
Like, Yorushika had a lot of good songs. I think recently their latest song is like Thought Crime. I'm very surprised that I shouldn't be surprised honestly, but the vocals, Sui, had a really wide range of vocal, had a wide vocal range, and yeah, I think I'll add this to the SAMA Spotify playlist. I don't think I've added that yet. Official Hige Dandism had a new song like a couple of days ago. It's called Laughter. I'm not sure if you have heard of the band, but had a very popular song called Pretender. It's I think it's still my favorite song. Yeah, their latest song is called Laughter. It's pretty nice. I liked it. Yeah, I mean, I'm honestly the past couple of months have been pretty nice because some of my favorite artists, Yoshika,
We've had a lot of music.
Virus, yeah, they have a lot of
and-
new songs.
You guys remember Honeyworks Shiko? And wait, no, is it Honeyworks?
Honeyworks,
No,
Chico and
it's
Honeyworks.
Goose House. Goose House. You know how Kay left Goose House? Kei Takaguchi left Goose House, yeah. And how she's doing her own solo stuff. Some of her solo stuff is really, really nice. And she did so everyone who listens to lo-fi to study and stuff, I'm sure you have at some point. Kay made her own lo-fi song, and there's like a story behind that, and that's really cute. So give that a listen.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, I think. Is there any other artists that I've been missing now? Oh, Eve. I'm pretty sure Christie is very knew a lot about Eve.
If we talk about the titles, she's gonna go off.
Yeah. I'm from the, I guess, early first, second generation Utaite when I discovered them. Eve, I think he's probably like third or fourth, I can't remember. He's done quite a few songs, and one of the songs I'm really into by him is, what was it called? Fixer, Mr. Fixer, I think it was. He sang the opening song for the anime Id Invaded. There we go. Just remembered. Id Invaded, he did Mr. Fixer, and the ending for that, for Id Invaded, is called Other Side by Miyavi. And Miyavi also made the opening song to the anime Kokkoku, so like, I think second by second, moment by moment, or something or other. Flashback. Where was I up to?
Yeah, I remember that.
So yeah, Mr. Fixer or Fixer, Mr. Fixer. Yeah, Mr. Fixer. No, that's not Eve. That's Soul. S-O-U.
So Mr. Fixer?
Mr. Fixer, Soul. Who did Eve? Eve did.
I do know he had a new song with like.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to listen to it before I can tell. But yeah. If we're talking about the titles, I mostly listen to like Mafu and Neka.
Oh, Eve. This Eve. He did Dororo's ending for the second core.
Yep.
I'm glad to see someone appreciating my plushies, and also Christie's plushies, and also Fla's plushies, because we all got plushies out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Eve did Heart Forecast. I love Heart Forecast.
Yeah. Like.
You get a plushie. You get a plushie, and everybody gets a plushie.
Yeah. I'm pretty surprised that Mafu had a like when I first listened to Mafu, I thought Mafu was a girl. And
oh no, he's got a really wide vocal range.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I think it wasn't confirmed, but I think he was part of the band that sung the ending to Eizoken.
Yep.
Like I don't know if it's ever been confirmed, but there's people have been pointing out that he's.
So, funnily enough, Mafu's got a song called Onanaka Naritai or something. Well, I want to be a girl. Which is kind of adorable.
Lewis, this one, right? This band.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kami-sama wa...
I have noticed. Yeah.
Boku wa kitsuita. Yeah, I first heard the song and I thought, wow, that's definitely his voice.
Yeah,
Mafu's got a really distinct voice.
Yeah.
Like I listen to mostly in the Otaite world. It's Mafu, Soraru, Kuroneko, some other people. But Christie, I think you listen to Soraru as well.
Who?
And Kuroneko.
Okay, so Kuroneko, I can tell you about Kuroneko. She sang the
opening to Kuzunoka
for Scum's Wish.
Yes, I know that one.
She's done Flying Witch.
Oh yeah, she did do Flying Witch. Yeah.
And currently, she's doing Paradox Live, which is, I say, quite similar to Hypnosis Mike, if you guys know. Basically, they do rap battles, and in order to vote for them, you have to buy the CDs, which then come with a voting code.
I'm putting that on my to watch list right now.
And this is
like, for the record, I love music anime.
it's not an anime, but it's got like voice dramas on their YouTube channel. They've got the voice dramas on Spotify as well.
Well, actually, I will still listen to this because
it's pretty cool. They've got 4 or 5 different bands, rap groups. But yeah, I haven't listened to any Hypnosis Mike raps, but I already prefer Paradox Live music.
Yeah. I guess I'll check it out soon.
Do so.
Never mind, I'm just distracted looking at this stuff. Are people sick of us talking music yet?
We've been talking about it for a while, so...
You're right there?
Keep sending questions to our paying. How would you pronounce it?
Zooj, they want you to sing a Muff Muffers song.
Are you serious, bro? I'm gonna tear my vocal cords apart in the first verse, man. Nah. Maybe after a year of training, but not for now.
Not today.
Actually, I have one quick little more tidbit for music. For all you K-pop haters there, we can also rope you into anime now, because if you watch Kami no To, Tower of God, their openings and end themes are done by Stray Kids, who is a K-pop boy band.
I recognize that.
Boy dance group. And the music is pretty cool. The Japanese does sound very Korean though. That's the only thing.
Oh well, yeah, but it's fine. I don't really find an issue with it.
It's good music. It's good music. So yes, K-Brews, watch anime.
Yeah. Well, as if this isn't an anime. So
This isn't an anime.
Totally not.
No.
Look at it.
Look, it doesn't matter if you count it as an anime or not. It's produced by a Japanese studio, but
It is an anime, yes.
as long as it's a gateway drug.
Oh yeah, easy.
Ah yes, there they are.
Which one would you stan out of these 8 boys?
The guy in red hair.
I think one or two of them are Australian actually.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard about that.
But yeah, that's a thing.
Which one though? I
Also,
don't know.
you can thank us for the members
I never
for the member
follow.
influx coming soon.
Yeah, and the redhead. Yep, that's it. Okay.
Don't
We're
worry,
done.
their hair changes seasonally. The one that has red hair is gonna change periodically.
Okay, so let's see. I think let's move on.
Yeah.
Has anyone actually been watching Kami no To? Because I watched the first episode and it's like
I watched it.
I
it's
did, yeah.
interesting, but I don't know if I like it yet.
Yeah.
How did you feel, Lewis?
Oh yeah, I watched it, but yeah, it was fine. The animation's fine. I've caught up with the webtoon. And from the source material reader's standpoint, I'd say it's solid. Yeah, I mean there are a couple of scenes that they've been tweaked a bit, but overall it's a solid adaptation. What do you think?
Yeah, I reckon it's good. I read the webtoon and I reckon it's pretty decent adaptation.
I haven't read the
All the
webtoon.
source material readers come out of the woodwork.
I haven't read the webtoon. I just watched it, and I still don't know how to feel about it, even after watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
because,
like it. That's what I'm with right now. Because I'm with Law, but I've only watched the first episode, and I'm kind of feeling like, do I want to keep watching this? I don't actually know.
Like
So-
And yeah,
I think the issue with Kaminoto or Tower of God is that the anime the anime there was like the 12 episodes. They were mostly adapting what we call the prequel. Like
The prequel.
it's like a slow burn. Like I know some people might not like the anime. It's because the good part is yet to come.
Oh,
So-
really?
In the webtoon, there's like 3 seasons, season 1, 2, and 3. So the anime adapted all of season 1, and for most of the webtoon readers, the consensus is that season 1 is the prequel. It's to set up characters, introduce the world, just set up some foreshadowing. I think that's a few.
so we're hoping for a Tower of God season 2.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
sure, but I think if they were to adapt all of season 2, they would probably need
26 episodes?
no 50 episodes at least. It's like
Okay.
just like 300 plus chapters in season
You see,
2.
on this, I know someone in summer is reading. I know someone in summer is reading Solo Leveling. I'm salty that Tower of God got the adaptation and not
Oh.
Solo Leveling.
No, it's yes. I think the issue is that Tower of God is part of the webtoon. It's part of webtoon, and Solo Leveling isn't. But
Solo Leveling does have a webtoon.
No, I mean,
but
yeah,
it's
the
based
company.
on-
it's not in Naver's webtoon. Tower of God is. So
Oh,
Leveling, I
right.
think
Okay,
it's on a
yeah.
different publisher. But I think there's an anime coming soon for it.
I
I'm,
think it is. I think so. Actually, let's search that. Is Solo Leveling getting an anime?
I'm like
I know it's getting a season 2.
Oh yes, like the web
It's
the
getting
manhwa,
a season
it's
2 of
getting
the
a season two.
manhwa, yeah.
That's all I know. Yeah. I
Oh,
think there's
Solo
an
Leveling anime release date.
I think they
We
may.
are getting an anime?
I'm not sure.
Are we?
I heard rumors, but I never really got the real thing. I know the manhwa season 2 is coming out.
It's coming out in October, I think.
Yeah, it's because the author, not author, the mangaka, or like the illustrator had some health issues, and that's why sometimes they have to wait for new chapters, or that's why there's like a season 2. The web novel is done actually.
Yeah, I know that. I
Um,
know the web novel's done because some people have talked to me about that. And I'm like, no,
Yeah,
stop.
I
will
haven't
wait.
finished it. I haven't finished it, but I'm pretty confident that I'm way ahead of the manhwa adaptation. But I know why a lot of people like really liked it. Like it's very popular in the R manga subreddit and probably some every other forums.
I know it's
Uh,
pretty. I know it's pretty popular in Korea too, because I was chatting to someone who went on exchange to Korea, and he got introduced to it, and then he just binged it and finished it. And I was
Yeah.
like, dude, bruh.
Yeah,
I just got PTSD flashbacks when you said mangaka and health issues. And I was
Yeah.
like, Hunter x Hunter.
Togashi, no.
Oh,
Yeah,
Hunter Infinite hiatus.
yeah. So
Oh, yikes.
yeah, it's like same with Tower of God actually. It's the author is now on a hiatus because of its recurring health issues. So I think now it's like we probably gotta wait 5 months. I think for
It's
him
a
to-
long haul.
Yeah,
Tower of God is a
Yeah,
long. It's like,
you're in there for a long haul.
yeah.
but the anime itself, I reckon the manga, it's like it's one of those. It's not one of those one shots where you go boom, something happens and it finishes. It's
Yeah.
like from the start, you're like, okay, we're gonna follow the journey of this kid over like 1 trillion episodes of him defeating like.
There's a journey.
yeah, it's
So
something
getting
like
stronger.
Does it remind you of Hunter x Hunter then?
A little bit. It's like
A little
it's like
bit,
kind of
little
shonen, you know.
yeah, it's very shonen-ish, and there's like the major arc, and like with different characters' perspective
Yeah.
been drawn out in like over 100 chapters. Like season 2, there's like only like 2 major arcs. No, yeah, 2 major arcs. But it's over 300 chapters. So like, there's like small arcs, but they like when you combine them together, there's only like 2 major arcs. Like
So basically, what we're getting is Lewis is telling us the structure of everything that has a light novel because he reads all the friggin' light novels and then reads the mangas and then watches them. Like, this friggin' happened for Bunny Girl Senpai as well, right?
Oh.
So I remember when I was watching it, I was watching the show, and then the movie was coming out for
Mad Fest.
Madman?
Yeah, Mad Fest.
Mad Fest? Yeah, Mad Fest. And I watched it together with Lewis and Kelly and some other people from SAMA. And literally, we walk out of the cinema, or the cinema, because, you know, it's held at the Exhibition Center in Melbourne. And Lewis is like, oh, and then starts talking about the light novel. And Kelly starts talking about the light novel as well. And I'm just here like, the light novel readers coming out of the woodwork again.
Yeah, I mean, I was when I was watching, I was like comparing it to how did it fare in the light novel. But yes, it's solid adaptation. But yeah, I remember talking to Kelly about it after the movie.
Yeah, but
Okay,
yeah,
so we've got more questions in the suggestion box.
I'll
thingy.
read
I'm
them.
just going to bring that up.
I'll read them. Would you guys ever consider doing a Daite group cover amongst the committee or club, i.e. connecting, blessings, painter, etc.? I wouldn't mind. I actually listened to Connecting, Blessings, and Painter. The Murray FD version, there's a... what's the name? I've listened to those a lot, so I wouldn't mind doing it. But, how much do you guys want to see it? That's the real question, I guess.
Well, I'm sure, but I don't have a good voice.
YOLO!
Yeah. I'll only do it if it's a
I don't
Yakuza
actually know
karaoke
what
song.
song's playing right
Fair
now.
enough.
Oh.
Fair enough.
Okay, so yeah.
Anime.
I
I
mean,
don't actually know what song's playing right now, Marcus, so I think Zooj will have to tell you.
The song playing right now, Kataomi by Aima.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's something that I put on.
Yay.
I don't actually know if it's from a show, but I love Emma.
maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's comes from an anime.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's not?
Yeah, it's not.
Damn.
But yeah, if you want to see the club / the committee doing a Taite thing, feel free to post, gather some interest, and then we'll try and make it happen. I reckon.
Crowd sponsor.
Current sponsor.
I think yes.
I mean, it's going to be a lot of effort. Cause, yeah, because let's be honest, half of us are going to need auto-tune.
Oh, definitely, 100%.
Anime, everyone
no
loves
turning back.
anime.
Reputation rule.
So here's another question.
Righty, I'm
Anime
going to go on to the
you
next
love
one.
that you hate.
Anime, everyone loves that you say. Someone already said Haikyuu.
Ah,
That was
I didn't get
Leon
Haikyuu.
because he thinks it has too much volleyball in it.
Well, I mean, to each of
Not a
their
fan
own.
of what anime, but yeah.
Okay, I think I know the answer to the first question.
Anime that you like that no one else does. So we've got 2 questions
Awful
here.
girl.
One, actually no, that's
I enjoy
the
Awful Girl.
anime that
Yeah.
I hate that people love because I can't stand the lack of brain cells there. Like with
Yeah.
Psyche, it's like you've got at least one straight man intelligent character, and everyone else is retarded. But with Awful Girl, it's like I can see my brain cells leaking out of my nose and ears, and I just
That's lovely.
fucking
That's the
bananas.
best.
Yum.
Exactly, Christie agrees with me. Truman and Lewis, you gotta lose a few brain cells to get a few brain cells.
I think like anime
Like,
everyone loves.
This is
Oh, sorry.
giving me PTSD to eat bananas. Like, eating bananas is now a battle for me. And I blame you for making me watch Awful Girl Law.
Yeah, I think like anime everyone loves but I hate. I think looking at my list, I would say Charlotte. Like
You
I
didn't
never
like
really-
Charlotte?
I mean, it's not like I was kind of interested. Like the first episode was pretty good. Don't get me
The
wrong.
first
because-
episode was great.
But for me, the show kind of trailed off the more it went, and like the final episode made me like very angry. Like
I can agree with that to an extent. Like
Yeah.
it did kind of lose focus significantly.
yeah, and
But
like,
I enjoyed the show.
yeah, I mean, yeah, if you enjoyed it, yes.
Actually, no,
Everyone has different.
that's the same feeling I got for Yesterday Will Atate. Because I
Oh.
enjoyed the show, but then I hated the end.
Yeah,
It was just
it's
like,
but it's like when it comes
Erase
to
it from memory.
yeah, like for Charlotte, for me, it's just it kind of trailed off badly for me, and like everyone loves the main girl now Tomori, but like I felt no connection as whatsoever. So during that that emotional scene between the main character and now, I was like, oh, okay, all right, and then
I like.
yeah, I mean sure,
This
it's
is the
just
weird part because usually Lewis and I have the same best girls. Usually.
yeah, usually
Like,
yeah.
we can go to Origari, we like the same girl. We go to Fate, we like the same girl. You go to, what other shows? Hyoka, we like the same girl. I
Yeah.
think.
I mean
Um,
everything's best girl, yeah.
Yeah, like, we pretty much have the same best girl, so it's really weird that he doesn't like Now, and I do.
Well, I mean, I'm not really hating on the girl. It's like I
Actually,
hate the show a lot
Yesterday Will Tate. Which girl do you pick?
more. I still like Haru. I'm
Haru,
not,
yeah.
I'm not
Haru.
too on Chinako.
I like her. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, she, other girl is cute, but I like Haru more.
Yeah, same. Anime that I like, no one does.
Can I bend the rules for this one a little? I want to bend the rules for this one a little.
Alright.
Dude, wait.
We'll
I don't know, like-
go by the rules first, and then we'll bend
Go
them
by
up.
the rules first, because I don't think we've heard what everyone else watches.
Okay, yes.
Okay,
Alright.
go.
That's a tough one though. Like, if I said Rokuhodo Bitsuyori, would you know what I'm talking about?
No one watches what you watch, Christy.
It's like-
Let me have a look. Let's have a look.
No one watches what you watch
Bitsuyori.
except for, like Hubert and like 3 other people in the world, and then Japan. But that's a given.
Okay, so Rokuhodo Biori. There we go. It's like, I'm pretty sure like none of you have watched it then.
I'm pretty
It's
confident
about-
I've never heard of it.
4 men.
Oh, explains everything.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
I've
all we
had
need to
enough.
know.
Says everything.
That's all we
Says-
need to know.
Sorry, carry on.
I don't know what this comment do
Carry on, Christy.
to anyone else. Reach out. I've had enough.
We did-
No. Carry on. Like,
No, I'm kidding.
the score looks pretty decent.
I mean, it like the character designs I like. The story I like. The voice actor's pretty. The voice actor
God,
cast
there's a lot of
pretty
amazing voice actors in there.
Yeah. So
no.
like, you can't turn it down.
But you said you hate it?
Wait, no, it's not
No, the
one
one that
that
she
I
likes
like,
that
but then
everyone
no
else
one
hates.
else.
No one else likes?
Yeah, well,
Oh,
anime you like that no one else does. In this
Oh.
case, no one else has watched it.
oh, I thought
Yeah,
you
that's
mentioned like
cheating.
anime everyone likes but you hate. So I was thinking,
I'm doing like the reverse, the other one
Ah.
at the bottom.
okay, all right. But
It's tough.
I think for me, I don't think anyone that I know. Okay, maybe Truman kind of like. I don't think I kind of like Scum's Wish. I know
Okay,
it's
I enjoyed that. I actually enjoyed
okay. All right then.
that. It's no. The problem is we have 2 similar tastes. Like our tastes are too similar.
Yeah. Okay. Let me find something that people.
What? Yeah.
The reason why I say can I bend the rules a little for the anime that you like that no one else does. I wanted to say. Oh god, what's it called? You can tell I don't really actually like the show. The one that brought Egoist into existence.
Oh, Guilty Crown.
Guilty Crown. Because I absolutely love the music.
Me too.
Like, the only reason I watched that show was because Shelley's voice is so friggin' overpowered that I just
Yeah.
watched the whole damn show.
Okay, I agree
just-
on that.
The whole thing. but
I-
I didn't really enjoy it. Like it had a good first episode. I'll give it that. It had a pretty nice first episode. But then everything went to poop.
Well, yeah,
I was like, promising. Yeah, it's middling,
yeah.
and then
A lot of people think what you think. That a lot of people think that like the music, the animation, and everything was too good for the story. You know,
Yes.
it was like what? A lot of it was.
it
just
was
weird.
really pretty. It was super pretty.
Yes.
Like, I watched the whole thing. There are shows that I genuinely don't like that I just drop halfway through, but I watched the whole thing, so there's got to count for something, right?
Wait, Araki Tetsuro, the director of Attack on Titan. I guess he can only direct Attack on Titan because he did Cabaneri, and I don't like it.
It's the same thing. Attack on Titan, Attack on Train, they're the same thing.
Yeah. I think I don't really hate Guilty Crown. It's just
The Attack on Train was very meh.
I think like the
like-
first 6 episodes was good, but then
Yeah.
like
The first
a
six
certain
episodes
character
were
soured it.
Great, but then they nerfed main girl.
And introduced one of the arguably one of the worst enemy villains. Like when I
Yes,
saw him,
yes,
I
agreed.
was like,
Agreed,
My-
agreed.
my heart sank. It's like, oh shit, it's going to shit, isn't it?
Wait.
Agreed.
Which anime are we talking about right here?
Cabaneri.
Train.
Cabaneri or Tetsuo. Attack on Train.
Bear,
But
cover.
there is
Did I-
one
Cabaneri.
thing that
Kaba,
Cabaneri gave
Kaba.
us that I will forever appreciate, and that is back muscles.
Oh yeah.
Go muscle.
Them back muscles.
Like I think one of the reasons why it also pissed me off about Cabaneri is that they had an Ima song in it. I think.
Yeah.
They had an Ima X Shelly song in it, and they fucked it up. They had my 2 favorite artists as the ED, and they fucked it.
I am mad. Okay.
I will only
Okay, that made
appreciate
me mad.
song.
Also, on that, Animens did a cover of that song, and there's one part in it which sounds like there are 5 where he's playing it with 5 separate sections, like bass 1, bass 2, accompaniment 1, accompaniment 2, and melody. And it blows my mind because you have 2 hands, not 5. But you know, I guess it's Animens.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, he's gonna bring up his feet and be like, "Yeah, guys, I just casually made a 10-part."
Yeah.
Okay, so who else? Who else has an anime they like, and do you think everyone will hate?
I
I've
don't-
got one.
I don't-
Oh,
a lot
you
of
go
people
first
don't
then.
like Goblin Slayer. Did
What was
anyone
that?
hear Goblin Slayer? But a lot of people couldn't get past that first episode.
Ah.
If you know what I mean.
I
Yeah.
haven't watched
Oh.
Goblin Slayer yet.
But the thing is, like, the thing best about it is that there's really no more of that after. There's not much of that after, and it's unique to everything else because the guy is pretty underpowered. The main character, he has to use like craftiness, and he's not like this shonen dude, 12-year-old who can just
OP shit. Yeah.
destroy mountains. You know,
It's
Yeah.
not
like,
Kirito.
yeah, he's like it's slow. It's like a limited curve. He's like not one of those heroes. You know, he doesn't progress like insane levels, but. I don't know. I like that. It's fresh. I reckon.
He's smart, yes.
As
He's,
you can
It's not
see,
like a main guy.
Volume 9 light novel cover, he's still wearing the
he never
helmet, so
revealed
no
it.
one really knows his face.
Nah. It's. I think
I
it's
mean,
meant
I
to be
was
like. your own
interestingly
dude.
enough, I know Goblin Slayer from watching the VAs do dumb stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like
haven't
I watched the VAs do dumb shit, but I haven't seen the show.
yeah.
It's really weird.
I've read the manga like
You're too into the
Yeah.
community, dude.
I've read the manga
What's
before
wrong
the
with
anime
that?
came out. But
Like the VAs are really, really enjoyable to just listen
Yeah.
to dick around.
Yeah.
I
Zooj, you go.
oh no, I just said like I agree with Truman. Like sometimes the VAs goofing around is pretty nice to watch. Like I got a friend who's been watching Natsuki Hanai's YouTube videos of him like and like a couple of other VAs doing dumb stuff, and they said like, oh, it was pretty hilarious. And like I watched a couple of vids, and yeah, they're pretty entertaining to watch.
There's also the what's the teasing on Takagi-san?
Takagi.
Yeah,
VA,
their VAs where they make the VAs bully each other.
yeah.
It's so funny because it's usually you're used to Takagi-san being the bully, like if you watch the show. I haven't watched the show, but it's usually the other way around. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I really like Rie's voice.
Yeah, Ria is I think she sung part of the openings as well.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken.
I'm not sure about it. I know she sang the ending for the first season.
Yeah. Haven't
Uh,
watched the show, but I've heard the song.
yeah, like I'd say for Takagi, the second season was a lot better because the first season felt very disjointed, or like from a source material reader point of view, it's not as good as we
Yes,
expected
source
it to be.
material reader again.
The second season is really good. The second season felt like it's done by people who actually read it and enjoyed it, but the first season was meh.
I might give it a watch. Zooj, you had a show?
Yeah, I do have one in fact. I'm pretty sure everything I like, no one else really hates, but there's one particular show that I don't understand why there's so much hype behind it, and that has to be. Oh, you might as well get angry. Please don't beat me up. It is Shield Hero. I
Shield Hero.
I don't like it at all.
I'm not gonna deny
That
it.
was a very meh show.
For me,
Yeah.
it's a-
I read the manga, so I already
it was
knew.
middling. It was middling.
It
Dude,
wasn't
like,
as good as the manga.
is it like online? I look on forums and everyone's like fangirling over it and stuff. Honestly, I don't know why.
I meh. Shield Hero was meh to me.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Everyone else.
It was so to me too.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I actually hate it. I hate it so much.
I mean, one thing is Kevin Penkin, like the god, the behind the music,
The OSTs.
the yeah.
Shield Hero had.
So Kevin Penkin is an Australian composer, and he has done music for anime such as Norm 9, Made in Abyss. He did
He did Made in Abyss.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, someone said it before, his music wasn't the best. Like, it was there, but it wasn't enhancing the scenes or anything, and I'm pretty sure that could have changed a lot.
I'd argue is that the script,
Yes.
like the story, wasn't good, and so like it doesn't matter how good the music is, as long as like it's
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
yoga's. Like look, Made in the Abyss was amazing, and I
Direction
gotta
plays a big part in it as well,
yeah.
very significantly.
I think is it the characters that really got you? It was like how retarded they are most of the time.
Well,
Like,
Yes. At
Yeah,
the
most-
very start, it was
all
just
characters.
Like, just stab her in the back. Just we all know that they're there to betray you. Just kill them. Just
Yeah.
end them now, please. just get the knife and shank him. Like his eyeballs are there. Gouge them out.
Just
Yeah, I'm
end
not-
it.
I didn't like the story. I felt like
Censored. I didn't say any of that.
Carry on.
it was quite disjointed, and especially the fight scenes. Like they'll be fighting some like massive dragon, and then they'll be talking for like 5 or 10 minutes, like arguing, thinking of some strategy, man. Like it's just really bad for fight scene.
Actually, with the shield. My strategy is use the shield and hit it really, really hard, and maybe it'll die.
Like yeah, I think one of my biggest issue with the shows is like half the cast is, well, not smart.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, I have a point to raise, which is
Yeah.
fairly similar. Who watched that? Oh god, it was like a watercolor art style one. What was it called? It was
What is it
another
about?
isekai, but
What?
it was another isekai.
Watercolor isekai.
It was a
Uh,
watercolor based art style.
Tell
Oh,
us what
God.
was unique about it. Like all these isekais
It
have
wasn't.
something.
It wasn't really unique. It was a very middling show, but there were a few aspects I really liked about it. Hang on,
Is it that Grimgar one?
Yes, Grimgar.
Grimgar.
Grimgar, that's the one.
Grimgar.
Yeah, I thought so. I didn't really like that. Did you?
I was.
No, it was very middling, right?
Yeah,
it was so. But the one thing they did well, the fights. Now, hear me out on this one, because you watch Sword Art, you watch like a bunch of other stuff like Fate and stuff. They have fancy effects. The fight scenes are cool, whatever, right? But you watch Grimgar, and it feels like the weapons actually have weight.
Mm.
Like,
Oh,
whereas if you're in Sword Art, Kirito is swinging around two 1.6 meter swords like they're nothing. They're just like, oh yeah, whatever, right?
Like
And
nunchuck.
you pick up a sword in real life, or you pick up just even something long, like for example, a guitar. Like you pick up You pick
It's
up a
not
guitar
fashion.
and you go, this is not the easiest thing to just swing around like that. And I feel like Grimgar nails the whole weight of the weapons thing. Because the main character uses a dagger, and even him when he attacks, he's not like swinging it wildly. He's like going carefully, right? It's like that's one thing I feel like we're missing a lot of in anime is like there's no weight to the weapons, if you feel.
Oh, well,
But
this
also,
was 20.
it's
I don't
it's
really have
pretty
a good
AF,
result.
and it's got a really killer opening and end theme.
I hated its structure though. Like the structure was always just boring.
The story sucked. The story
nothing
sucked.
happened.
The story was
And then
awesome.
It's emotional field trip at the end. I'm like, what are you doing? What is going on? This is garbage.
I'll be honest, I didn't care about the like emotional crap. I was watching and I was like, damn, these fight scenes actually have weight to them. Like where it's like,
Okay, what's
can't just punch a dude.
Do we need pet peeves here? And Hua Chen will know this. One of my pet peeves is that the main character in like a fantasy anime is always a rogue. Like I don't know why everyone has such a hard on for rogues. Like, twin daggers. I'm like,
Stealth, right? Oh, I
Yeah.
assassinate people.
No, it's because they
hate
have
it.
to
I'm
give
not
them the
sure
lone
why.
wolf vibe.
huh?
Like
Yeah.
they have to give them the lone wolf vibe because like even think Origairu, the guy's a lone wolf.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
it's
like,
just the lone
if he's a
wolf.
knight, he's charismatic and charming, and everyone follows him. But no
Yeah,
one
yeah.
can
Exactly. Like, you can't have a charismatic, charming main character. That's just not how it works.
You can't self-insert with that. You can't self-insert with that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, if we're talking about
No one that
isekai,
watches anime. Well, I say no.
Yeah.
A lot of us that watch anime are not charismatic and charming. Like, it takes a lot of effort to do that. Like, no one's gonna walk out of the shower and suddenly, like, 8-pack abs. Like, literally, like, you walk out of a bakery with them rolls. Like, you're not
Gotta
gonna
use
It's
look
beautiful
like
day
that.
today. Not as
Got to use
beautiful as
strategy
me.
and planning to take down these people.
if we're talking about six-pack lone wolf isekai characters, this guy.
Just pet peeves. Pet peeve. Oh, my pet peeve is like so much monologuing. So
Oh,
much
you're not
monologuing.
gonna like light novels.
I hate monologues in fights. Monologues in fights, it's like, that annoys me because it's like, if you do this IRL, I would have punched you in the face already. Like, your head would not be on your body. Like, if I was in a street brawl with you and you're like, I'm gonna punch this guy in the face, and then I'm gonna kick him in the crotch,
It happens
Yeah,
in
I
a
have that much
I'm
time,
gonna grab his nipple and twist it until it comes off, and then pull out my lighter from my back pocket. No, my fist is buried so far in your mouth that it's probably come out your ass already by the time you're done with that monologue.
The thing with my monologuing that I hate is that it's like the number one storytelling rule generally is show, don't tell.
Show, don't
Like
tell,
in,
yeah.
In anime, it's tell, don't show, and you just have like people just
Yeah.
The one
talking and
place I
talking.
think it sort of works though is Fate, because you got the chants and stuff, and
Yeah.
everyone knows the unlimited budget works chant.
Well, you need like so you do need some exposition because you need to set the world and stuff, but you don't need people just dumping it in their heads or just speaking out loud.
Hua Chen. I reckon monologuing is better than narrating, though. In my opinion. Like
It's about I feel like that's
the recent Hunter x Hunter, chapters. It's page. Most of it is like square box with like most of the text there.
You can
I'm
see the
reading a novel.
frustration on Christie's face. like Christie, Lewis, Juan, it's just the frustration. It's just like
I just hate it. I don't like the narration. It's just like
it might as well just be a book.
I don't like it. Huh?
Like with the recent Hunter x Hunter chapters, like you might as well just read a book.
Exactly.
novel.
Even the
Like
chat
novel.
boxes, they have to explain how their abilities work
like,
and make it like
reach
most
into their brain and pull out a novel and just hand it to the opponent. Be like, this is everything I'm gonna say to you in our fight. Please read this so I don't have to expose to everyone watching. And now we can just get on with punching each other, please, for the love of God. Christy, I think you have something to say.
About isekai and world building, like, of course, you're introducing the audience to a completely fresh setting, and an anime I think does really well in world building is Ascendance of the Bookworm, if we all are familiar with that. What I like about Ascendance of the Bookworm is that
Quick plug for the next question. Underwatched anime that everyone should check out. Christie, go for it. Keep going.
Ascendance of the Bookworm. Specifically, this one does really well because we only know as much as the main character, named Mine. Let me share my screen again. So, she goes about trying to achieve books because in this world that she isekais into, books aren't easily accessible material, nor is it an easily produced item. And
Wait,
so
Christie, is this the one where she gets gifted a book by someone who passes by in the town as well, or is this a different one?
No,
Okay.
I don't know
I think
what
it's one of
we're
the
talking
ones.
about. This one specifically is in her adventure to try reproduce books through her own knowledge of her original world. We gradually see what the new world she's in, how it compares to the original world, and I think it does well because it already assumes we know the real world, and by injecting it into the new world, we're seeing how it transforms the fabric of society around her. And she's not overpowered at all. She's like a frail 5-year-old who gets frequent fevers, so she has to rely on connections around her, which she does. She builds really well. She builds a network. Guys, networks. And basically, she's climbing the ladder from peasant to noble. So I really recommend this. It was announced that, a third season. So season 1, 2... Season 2 finished airing last season. And then so season 3 is coming out. I don't know when, but it's been announced. So highly recommend Ascendance of a Bookworm.
You said she was 5?
Yep.
And she built a network?
She reincarnates as a 5-year-old.
Who does she build a network with when she's 5?
Is it
You're
social
saying-
network?
Most
or
people
network
need the FBI called on them.
This is exactly like she does have a few of these interjections in, like, we see her explain things, and in terms of explaining, she's explaining how paper was produced in Egypt, for example, or China, but then those are just little information facts, but it's not enormous amounts of exposition dumped on you. And yeah, that's what I said. Really, it does really well in showing, not telling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna segue from that. 5-year-olds in anime, that's another small pet peeve I have. And I see Leon smiling because he knows what I'm gonna go into. Shigatsu wa Kimi no Uso, Your Lie in April. Look, let's just say that they're not 5 years old. Like,
Okay.
no. This is not how things work. The age gap is like, this is 2 years have passed and suddenly they've doubled in height. I mean, I can understand that if you're going from 1 to 2, doubling in height is really, like, you know, reasonable. Going from 5 to 7, if you're going from 5 to 7, you do not just gain 70 centimeters in the space of 2 years. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
What
you
if
don't
they drink
have
lots of milk?
Like, even a short kid is like, what, 1.20 m, right? And then, like, if you double in height, that's literally 2.40 m. This is not how it works.
It doesn't make sense. It's true. That's true.
It's like, you guys do not look 5, or like, even in sports anime as well, they're really guilty of this. It's like,
Oh, Princess
there are
Tennis.
people who are 2 meters tall, and it's like, but you're 14. Or you're 12. Why are you
that
2
reminds
meters
me.
tall when you're 12?
So like
Stop!
Kuroko and Obasuke.
But that was power up.
Well,
though.
Kuroko is a normal size, and they're like, oh, he's American, that's why he's 2 meters. It's like, yeah, but he's 15. Like, Like, I'd understand if, if not everyone was 2 meters tall when they were 15, like, and you just had one dude who was crazy tall above the rest. But still, it's like,
Yeah,
I don't know,
it's kind of, yeah. It's always like you think, man, are they really that
it's
age?
really, really annoying in Your Line April Shigatsu because they show the previous, like, they show back in time, like a flashback of his previous concert, and he's like this tiny little kid, and is like a few years later, and he's suddenly like, he looks more like he should be a high school student.
I know what you mean.
Well, Shigatsu was what got me on the pet peeve of monologuing.
You gonna say, Watch it? What were you gonna say?
Oh, so like Your Line April got me like really, really noticing the like narration and monologuing because they kept interrupting the music. Like he would be playing a music, then someone would be like,
I want to listen to my freaking concerto.
What a fantastic play! You could really feel the emotion. Like, yeah, but if I could just listen to it, I could feel the emotion as well.
You could shut the fuck up for a second.
There's another anime, music anime that does that specifically. That
Early growth hormones bring out the steroids. Truman, you're just jealous. You're damn right I am.
that guy, I don't know which panel he is that way.
You're pointing at no one's face, so well, you gotta go to the Zooj
I think-
reference.
Yeah, but,
You're pointing at
different. It's all different.
no, but one over. That guy's
What?
Huh?
What were you trying to say?
What are you trying to...
Just gives Christie awkward silence.
Oh, you're trying to say that. Well, it's taller than you, Christie, so you can't really talk.
but he's the one with the problems, height problems. I'm fine.
You know what I hate? Another pet peeve that I hate. You know, pretty much all harem anime. I just can't stand it sometimes. Where a random girl, and all the main character says is something like, your eyes, they look so good. Like, huh? No one has ever done it to me before.
Yeah, that's like one of the issues of a harem series.
Alright, we know this is an anime, but not every single female out there needs to jump on you. Okay, I'm just so sick of it. This is garbage
I think you're
storytelling.
watching too much harem anime, Leon.
I'm not.
Way too much harem anime.
It's just- he's got the
harem
tropes
anime
that-
that's coming out this season.
No, speaking of harem anime and things that I've actually been meaning to watch the latest season of Sword Art, as much as people will hate me to that, much to everyone's jargon. But
Okay.
hear me out.
carry on.
The writing is getting better. Like, you can tell that he's making an effort to get better, and he is getting better. The one thing that
I've heard
still
about it.
annoys me is that Kirito can get girls when he's overpowered, once he's been nerfed, and then once he's been stabbed, and he can get girls when he's been in a vegetative state. You have literally lost. Like, I feel so bad. Spoilers, but I feel so bad for Yujiro because Kirito has literally stolen Alice from him while literally being a vegetable.
Truman, have you considered Yujiro X Kirito?
Yes,
No
that's
one
why
but
Yujiro
you
is such a good
considered
character. Because they didn't want to make everyone else is a potato. Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, I mean, I didn't watch.
No,
the
but
latest season.
The reason that Yujiro is such a good character is because they didn't want to make him a waifu trophy. They totally could have, and I would have been okay with that, because then he doesn't get Alice, as long as he doesn't get Alice. But no, he's... To steal Jeffrey's words, he is just that much of a Chad. Just so Chad that while he's a vegetable, he can still get girls. They're like, I am in a wheelchair, I don't care, I'm still gonna get girls.
Like, I wouldn't mind if the main character actually did something, right? But
he
when they
literally
say
just
something,
sits in a wheelchair.
Okay,
They're like, hello, I'm the main character. I'm gonna be completely silent. Not even like, Goblin Slayer silent for a reason. I'm just gonna sit here, not even make grunts like a Goblin Slayer, and I'm just gonna slay.
Oh my god. I just remembered. Okay, so in I think it was the game for SAO, one of the visual novels where Yu-Gi-Oh is part of. There's a bed scene
Oh, is there?
between
No, I
Kirito and
haven't
Yu-Gi-Oh.
read the visual novel. Oh,
Look.
correction.
This is the
Wait,
Twitter
visual
news.
novel? Okay, I haven't done visual novels. I've been reading the light novels. Chapter 14.5. I mean, what? No one needs to know about that. Yeah. Anyhow, 0.5 chapters are a thing. In many things.
They're not just your usual recap. They're your refill.
Yes, I'm pointing fingers now.
Hang on. Okay, so pet peeve. I want to go back to that because I was reminded of a pet peeve last night. It's how they animate female characters running like.
Oh,
Wait.
Hang on, let me.
it's the same in like video games.
Christie,
Oh.
this is why I like tomboy characters in anime.
No,
Because
look,
they
it's
don't
not some
animate
tomboy
them like
characters.
running stupidly.
It's specifically like if I were to. There was a scene at the end of what was it called? Kakushigoto. Okay, Kakushigoto. At the end, the very last episode, Hime and a bunch of her friends are running, and the first thing I notice is they're running normally.
Okay.
All 5, 6 girls. But then
Yep.
last night I watched a harem anime, and the girl, the main character, the
Well,
heroine, is running
You're
like this.
watching a harem anime.
What show was that?
This one. I was watching this last night.
Oh.
Based on a
Elephant
phone game, mobile game.
Oh.
And it's animated by Mappa. And Mappa could have spent a little bit more to make them run normally.
I
They
can't
do
comment on
this
that.
on purpose.
Animation
See that
budget by
flowery
animating
shape.
their hands like this and just like doing blurs around it.
Aerodynamically, I don't think it's efficient.
They do it especially in
I
video
mean,
games.
You
Or
guys
like
have
Japanese
seen
video
the,
games.
the aerodynamics of like large-breasted characters, right? And the aerodynamics of a cow, aerodynamics of a lobster. Isn't it like something like big boobs are more aerodynamic or something? They give you more downforce or something.
You mean the less aerodynamic?
I think they did that for one of the dragons in Dragon Maid.
Oh yeah, there's
Oh,
those
yeah,
people
definitely.
who are all about that.
I do
What is that
believe
about
someone actually put like a legitimate fluid dynamics article on it. It was
Yeah,
very
yeah,
amusing.
yeah.
I think it was like 5 or 6 pages? Just on the aerodynamics
Yeah,
of
like a thesis on
that
it. Yeah.
versus very well endowed, let's say.
Any
Uh,
other pet peeves?
No, but I would like to go back to like the Underwatched anime. People should check
Yeah.
out.
Let me
Okay,
bring
yeah,
that
please.
up.
Sorry, I
Oh,
brought us on a
let's
tangent, my
like
bad.
that now.
So I'm pretty sure Christie's that's
I am- I have a huge list of underwatched anime. Because I'm usually the one who's watching anime no one else is watching.
Yeah.
That's kind of sad.
You and Hubert.
Yeah.
Give us like 2 max.
Okay.
I
like,
guess
Your top two
Uh,
recommendations.
Otherwise, we'll be sitting here until university starts again. Like, and I mean physically going onto campus.
oh,
Which we all know is not happening this year.
Okay, so for example, this one that had to go on had to be postponed to this season due to COVID. It's based on a mobile game, and it's basically Japanese literature authors from history being reincarnated as heroes that defend books.
I feel like anime unintentionally teaches us a lot about history.
It
They do.
does.
It's like I'm watching a show, I'm watching Hunter Collection, and suddenly I know about all these random Japanese ships. And while I was in Japan, I was like, "Oh, cool, Sendai."
Other underwatched series I think is Mushishi.
Mushishi's not underwatched.
I don't think that's Underwatched. It's probably a mix.
Yoshishi's really, really good, but I don't think it's Underwatched.
It's just a bit old. I think that's why.
Yeah.
Popular amongst fresh fans because it's one of those when you start getting comfortable with anime, you just want to
Christie,
start.
stop. Look at the ranked and the popularity. You're gonna tell me that's Underwatched. You're gonna tell me that's Underwatched.
I do have one though. I do have one.
It's really good, but it is not Underwatched.
I do have one.
No. Hang on, one more. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yep.
Not-
I knew it. It's Mononoke.
Wrong one. Hang on.
Yes.
Hey.
It's like I always say, it's Mononoke the TV series, not the Ghibli series. This one,
Yeah, I watched it.
it's highly ranked, I guess alright with popularity, but it's one of my favorite because generally, first off, you've got Sakurai Takahiro voicing the medicine seller.
Yep.
And then the general art style is really interesting because it's kind of like a pastel-y, not watercolor, but it's kind of like,
Pastel, yeah.
yeah, very artsy.
Yes. I really like the storytelling aspect of this series.
Yeah. And during just the first 3 episodes, you kind of start picking up. You know how everyone says, "Oh, why do they want us to analyze why the door is blue and the curtains are red in a novel?" Well, it's specifically this. Everything in the anime is there for a reason. So, particular colors, particular framing, particular absences or presences of objects, they're there for a reason, and you just kind of start picking those things up watching this.
Yeah. All right.
That's my take.
One thing.
I have.
I have a very large tangent to go off, which is not anime related, but I need to find it first.
Yeah.
There it is.
Mine's Kaiba.
This is just related to what Christie just said.
Yeah.
Not anime related, but
Yep, the first one.
let's give this a read. Okay, so Shakespeare is credited for inventing many common words we use today. If he was the first to use them, how did common folk derive their meaning and use them so often that they're still part of our vernacular today? And it goes on and talks about some random Shakespeare stuff. And they go, okay, so this is the part I'm getting to. Imagine an English teacher in the future teaching Quentin Tarantino that way. When Jules is sitting in the diner and tells the robbers, normally both your asses would be dead as a fucking fried chicken, but you happen to pull this shit while I'm in translational period, so I don't want to kill you. What is the symbiotic meaning of fried chicken, and how does that show us Jules' mental state? Contrast this with his statements earlier in the movie. How does this relate to the bad motherfucker on his wallet, and why is it significant to the robbers? That just reminds me of that. It just reminds me of that. It's like,
Oh.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
I want to enjoy them. I don't want to necessarily get an English lesson out of it, but I guess it is sometimes what I get.
Like, I did media in year 12, so I just end up spotting these things out of habit. But yeah.
Why were the curtains blue? Because the curtains were fucking blue.
Okay, so here's Lewis's Kaiba.
Yes. So Kaiba, it's I think I would say the most non-anime anime I've ever watched. I mean, you look at the art, it's really. It doesn't make you feel like it's an anime. But like it's a show by Yuasa, who did Ping Pong, Tatami Galaxy, some of my favorite shows. And I think this is one of his like more obscure animes or some of these more obscure works. It's like only like some of those that actually like Yuasa's work would talk about it, and I don't see very rarely I've seen anyone outside of seen anyone talk about it actually. So Kaiba is like it's like a fantasy where like memories are very important that serve as like the main theme, or it's like vital to the plot. And the like looking aside the animation, which whoever had watched like Yuasa's anime would have agreed that you don't watch it for the art, you watch it for the story, you watch it for the OST. It's like overall, this show had a very good story that I think like not enough people had been appreciating. Right? Everyone talks about Devilman Crybaby. Everyone talks about
Yes, Leon's watched that recently.
yeah. So Japan Sings recently, although I don't liked it, but everyone's been like some people have been talking about it. But when people think of Yuasa, they don't think of Kaiba, and I just want like more people to watch the show and like to give it a shot and think like, oh, this is a good show, and like this is one of the few niche shows that you have watched and hopefully would enjoy. It's pretty old. Yeah, it's like 12 years old, like 12 episodes. It's done by Yuasa. Like I'm going too much about Yuasa, but the man has done a lot of the man's done a lot of good work.
Loves Yuasa.
So like yeah, it's done by Madhouse. Back when Yuasa is still being hired by the studio. I think he done Tatami Galaxy Madhouse, but yeah, Kaiba's that I wouldn't really call it his best work, but I would definitely say it's definitely worth a watch, and I'm surprised that like many people hasn't noticed about it yet. Like you look at the art, you can't tell me that looks like anime at all.
It's certainly like not the typical wide-eyed,
No.
pretty.
So like I think this is I think this is
It
the more
reminds me of Crybaby. Looking at it,
sorry.
it reminds me of Crybaby a little bit. Looking at it,
Yes, like, but I'd say Crybaby look a lot more anime-like compared to Kaiba. Like, I'd say
Okay.
Kaiba's still the most like non-anime-like designs out of all the Yuasa shows I've watched. Like, at least the Tatami Galaxy had like some semblance of something like resembled like anime, but this one doesn't feel like an anime at all. But it is because it's done by a Japanese. It's an original by
Actually,
a Japanese director.
Speaking of anime, are we gonna count like the music videos as anime?
Like Shelter.
Stuff like Shelter, stuff like oh god, what's it called?
Uchiega Hanabi.
Hang on, let me bring up my anime list. I know it's there.
It really
So, yeah.
depends. I like think there can be a distinction. If we wanted to take, for example, music videos by Honeyworks. No, actually,
On Your Mark was what I was thinking of.
Oh,
on your
the one we
Does
the
On Your
one you-
Mark
yeah.
count?
Yes, it.
I loved On Your Mark.
Yeah, I remember when you showed it to us. Like, yeah, I really liked it.
I forced it down a lot of people's throats, but it's short. It's like less than 10 minutes. It's well worth
Listen.
just having.
Yeah, it's that one. Yeah.
one would be
Oh, well,
Angel.
that's the making on it, but I don't think it's on YouTube.
It's on Vimeo for some. It's not on YouTube. It's weird.
Yeah,
it looks really
But yeah.
googly to me.
So does On Your Mark count? I say it does.
I would more inclined to say yes. It counts.
I guess we're saying that anything that's sort of like it'd be more like an OVA, but anything that's actually animated rather than with Honeyworks, it's more of a series of images, I guess. Not so
Yeah.
much animated. I mean,
What
granted, the
about-
images are very pretty.
Wait, no, do not mention Avogado. Come on, no, please. I've read some of his works. It's
Depressing.
very depressing actually.
Yeah,
It's
well,
very,
I
very
mean,
depressing.
if you wanted to talk about, the distinction between anime music videos and animated music videos, could that be the distinction?
I guess.
I mean,
so.
I guess,
Yeah.
but speaking of anime music videos, you guys should submit some stuff for the anime music videos.
Oh, the end.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, Monash.
Segue.
You gave me the
let
opportunity,
me-
I was gonna take it.
Let me try find something about that right now, and we'll do a plug-in right now. Not that.
But yeah, while we're doing that, I've got a couple of my own, although I don't think they're particularly obscure. Magic Kaito, because I absolutely love Magic. I watch
Yeah.
a lot of Penn and Teller and stuff, but Magic Kaito is a good fun one. The tricks don't make sense, there's no real explanation to it, but I enjoyed it.
Wait, is that
I'm allowed to like things.
The Conan spin-off, right?
yeah, the Conan spin-off? I was gonna say, yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
was
the
gonna say.
Conan
Is that it?
I don't watch Conan. But
There we
I
go.
love Magic. And just so you know how deep me enjoying music goes, I've got Beck here. What else? Oh, I completely forgot. Christie.
Hi.
You know how you said Honeyworks doesn't count as anime? It's not there. Bokura no koi wa jusenshi datta.
Yeah, no, they released.
That counts. That counts. That 100% counts.
They literally released an anime based on it. So
Yup.
anyway, plug in. We've got the anime music video competition.
When an
Judging
anime lab,
on
anime lab
Friday.
sub.
We've got a Nendo and some anime subscription. Anime lab subscriptions up for grab. Bzz.
We can't speak.
Not today.
No.
Weird.
Please join.
Let's join, do some stuff. What we might end up showing some of them on the podcast if you guys are happy to do that. Speaking of things that we were going to show on the podcast, one of our members has sent us if you were watching some of the SAMA stuff that we did. You might remember that we dubbed some manga.
Oh.
Yeah. But based on that reaction, my committee knows where this is going. But we got a submission from one of you guys for our basically it got edited over the actual manga, and it's really well done. I haven't watched it yet because I promised the person I wouldn't. So let's show that now.
Yep,
And
leave it to
this is
me.
the first time I'm
This is
watching
a
it, too.
React channel now.
Oh no.
This is a
Reaction
reaction
channel.
channel.
This is gonna be great.
Yeah. Hang on, I'm gonna put some headphones on too. So you know it's gonna be good.
Whoops. ちょっと待って. Ugh. Okay. Yay!
I'm now patiently waiting like this is a premiere or something.
Okay. I'm not sure if
Definitely.
sound will come through on your end. Just let me know.
I think I love you.
Oh god.
Communication disorder. Oh, so that's how it is. Begins by bottling up your own feelings.
Love you too.
Exciting! Everyone was so impressed.
The
The last scene surprised me.
Your
Your voice rang out clear too.
I was surprised at the line itself concept. Well, I was happy that you did.
Alrighty, it's our turn to show off.
We're not gonna lose.
Yo! Manmaki-san? What happened to your eyes?
Oh, this? It's cause your performance felt so real that it made me cry. But don't worry, the swelling will go down before the show. I just need to cool it down with a water bottle like this.
Good luck with your show too. We'll be watching from the audience.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Arigato.
No. Don't think you'd be getting out here alive.
People who can't forgive Tadano-kun for getting a confession from Komi-san.
What? Wait!
Komi-san!
The show was amazing.
Please give me your autograph.
Just wait a moment. That was just part of the play.
I don't know. Oh my. Just what did you do in your past life to be worthy of receiving Komi-san's confession?
Ah, former president?
I'm not the ex-press. I'm the bunny of justice, protecting the honor of the festival, Satoga-chan.
Order?
Yeah, that. It is Tadano-kun, for I have a cunning plan.
Eh? And what could that be?
Undress, come on, undress.
The bunny of justice.
What an awful person. Wait, this again?
Yes, your life won't be in danger anymore. Now go and enjoy the festival to the full.
Don't laugh.
Oh, no.
Where are you, Tadano?
It worked?
So nerve-wracking, I got a stomach ache. Hope I'll feel better soon. Huh? Whoa.
Ah, Katai-kun.
Yeah! How does she know my name? No, before that.
It's a bit hard to explain, but my life is in danger, and I wound up looking like this.
To think such a cute girl would go out to me.
Doesn't realize it's Tadano-kun.
I understand. I'll protect you.
That's a relief, but you don't have to go out of your way.
You're so kind. I can't believe I'm walking side by side with such a fair maiden. He didn't attend last year's festival. So this is the cultural festival. It's amazing.
Oh, it's just Tadano-kun. Would you like some sweet?
Brother in drag, a muscly man.
Don't have the same reaction as last year.
I'll be glad to see you play later. Enjoy your date, One-chan.
Don't come and don't take pictures.
Date? No, I can't. I have done no good. But I have to protect this person. But a date is... It's strange. I'm usually not good with her. But I didn't mind being around her. My heart is pounding. Could it be?
I should be alright now. Thank you so much. You're a lifesaver.
Could she be my destined one?
Wearing a wig is so hot.
Yeah? It's Manbagi-san's culture festival. Come 224 and
Prepared by Victorian.
That's brilliant.
Oh.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, that's solid. That's some solid sound effects.
Yes.
That's solid editing.
I'll be
I
alright.
like the editing. I like the editing.
My face was like. I was like, oh, it's so hard to listen to.
That's a lot better than how it actually went in real life.
Oh yeah. So,
Yeah,
Editing
look,
makes magic happen.
yeah. Liam
Oh,
did
shout
an
out.
absolutely amazing job. If you were there for the actual thing, we did not sound nearly as good.
Yeah.
Shout out to Liam. The sound effects definitely just make it all the better. The music, the cut, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. Oh my god. But listening back on it now, Jihua, you're
I'm not
flat.
sure I needed that in my life. I'm not sure I needed to hear myself doing that again.
Bunny Girl Truman, if you think our prez should wear a bunny girl suit,
No, we're not doing this.
Round
We're
2.
not doing this.
Fight.
We're not doing this. We're not doing this. No.
chuck us a like.
This is not happening.
Like and subscribe.
This is not happening. I do not approve of this.
I mean, if you'll remember the maid shenanigans, that was great. Flashback.
That really feels like ancient history for how long it was.
Oh god. Whew, that was a while ago, wasn't it?
I feel like we've been in isolation for so long. It's been a whole semester.
I mean, the people who've been in ISO since coming back from China, myself, Human, we've been in ISO for a lot longer.
Yeah. Oh.
Some
Okay,
stories.
that was- I don't know if I needed to see that again. I'm slightly traumatized.
Same.
I 100% enjoy myself.
I wasn't even in that one and I'm traumatized. Imagine how you guys feel.
Leon's feeling traumatized for me.
I feel
Yeah, okay.
second-hand embarrassment. I'm just like, oh, no, my friends, no!
Why am I
Feeling
friends
for
with
us,
these
I'm better season like this.
Okay. I think let's move on. Our
Let's
next
move on.
section, we wanted to look at games and gacha you're playing, whether you're
No,
suffering or not.
Christie. What we've actually got written there is games and suffering.
Games plus.
And now we all turn to Lewis, who's about to show us his
Oh no.
Arknight's account.
Okay. So
Ow.
Hefty wailing happened.
No, but in all seriousness though, if you guys have been following along with Arknights, because I started playing Arknights recently as well, mostly because the music was really
Yeah.
bloody good.
the one by Rihanna
Yeah.
was really nice.
Like W's operator theme is,
Yeah.
and Speed of Light is also.
Yeah. Feel like.
I mean, they got DJ Akawari. What was I?
Yeah,
what was I
that's,
expecting?
that's obvious.
What was I expecting? It's bloody good though. And then I started playing FGR because apparently I'm a masochist.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wait,
Alright.
didn't you play that before?
Anyhow, what gachas have people been playing? Ah, yes. I'll pull up my
Oh, God.
Arknights account too.
Oh my god, my one as well.
Yes, everyone pull up your Arknights accounts.
Oh,
I don't play gacha games.
Don't.
Zooj plays League.
I play League,
I don't play
CS:GO,
gacha games.
Valorant.
I was also playing like last week. I was playing Neo Automata, and
Yeah.
Oh, I've got
I
Nier
I
actually.
love that game.
yeah, I love it as well. It's like, but I heard everyone talk about existential crisis and like free will and such. I didn't get that. I just got sadness, like overwhelming sadness.
Please
Have you
no
finished
spoilers. I have the
Yeah, I
game. I
finished
haven't started playing it yet.
Have you
I
finished
meant
it
to- I
multiple
need to play it
times?
after playing Persona.
Yeah. And I got ending 5, ending E.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I didn't get
like
like
me.
existential crisis because I think I've thought of those questions before. as
Okay,
a
yeah.
nerd myself. But I did get overwhelming sadness because I was like, the true ending can't be that bad, right?
It's commonly explored themes, so yeah.
Yeah. But like when I heard true ending, most of the time when I hear true ending, it's like, oh, it's the happy ending.
Oh. Yeah. My friends who play regional will tell you that's not. It's not the same.
I'm just doing some polls right now. Don't mind me.
Oh.
Well, how much? Well, instead of just showing it, how much have you guys spent on it all up? You reckon?
I
Wow.
haven't spent. I'm free to play. I'm proudly
Same,
free to play. But I'm a time-based masochist. I see Lewis in pain. Lewis is physically in pain.
Let me do some maths first.
Oh no! Oh no! Lewis is bringing out a calculator.
Lewis, pull out the scientific.
Don't worry, Lewis is only a dolphin. They're all bigger whales. There's always a bigger fish. There's always a bigger fish.
I heard 3 digits and I'm already concerned.
No. It's not got 3 digits. Not yet. I spent like slightly over $50 for this. I
That's
bought
not
the money,
terrible.
yeah.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, about like it's about $60. Yeah, but
Oh my god.
Oh, that's nothing. You're fine.
well, yes, but like I mean, at first I thought
It
myself
hurts him
I'm gonna
inside.
actually do this, but in the end, like when one of my there's one banner and like it didn't go well, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna spend some money on this, and yeah, down the rabbit hole I go.
No, you see, Lewis, what I do is I save up for banners and then I quit the game when I don't get what I want.
Yeah.
For the record, I've hit pretty much every pity timer in every gacha game I've played.
Oh, yeah.
It's painful.
So it took me like 83 pulls in like the last banner, the Blaze.
To get Blaze? Yeah, my brother's friend. I told you, but my brother's friend quit after he couldn't get Blaze after 80 pulls.
Oh my, yeah. Like I was almost like, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna pull this. It's just gonna give me more. It's gonna make me feel very sad. So, like, and it's like I have to keep pulling because like I'm already deep into.
We've
pity.
committed. I've committed to this.
Like like I'm deep into PD and like I know I have to keep pulling. It's gonna be bad like eventually.
But you and Sam have so many 6 stars.
Yeah, I do. It's like a bit of luck, and I've been playing since day 1, so I could say that, yeah.
Also, because I'm free to play, I get less pulls in general.
Yeah, something like that. But like I do have like I have some luck in like the recruits, like you know the free ones. I got like 3 top up tags.
What? I haven't got 1 yet.
Well, it's down to luck.
Wait, actually, speaking of this, I need some advice. How do I get the 6th tag unlocked? And is that when I get top ops?
Yeah, when you saw top operator as part of your recruit tags.
Yeah, but do I need to be able to get the 6 recruit tags first? And is that just a matter of upgrading the office?
Oh no! So you've only got you only get 5 recruit tags max. I don't know why this is 6.
But you don't get 6?
You don't.
What?
Upgrading the office just gives you 1 more slot to start recruiting. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just looks weird,
you
but it's only...
you can get top up. You can get top up tags whenever.
If you have the luck, yes.
But they're super rare.
I feel so betrayed. I haven't look. I barely see. I've seen the robot tag 3 times. It's failed on me once. I've seen the fast redeploy tag 3 times. It's failed on me 3 times. I've seen the debuff tag once. I haven't seen the user tag. I've seen the specialist tag 5 times.
Yeah.
It's failed on me once.
So like I posted a link in the chat.
It's just now.
Just click on it, and they'll tell you what sort of operators you will get if you have those 5 tags.
Yeah. So just so you know, like some combinations will give you a guaranteed 4-star.
Oh yeah, I've got that up. I've got that up right now. I'm looking at it as I'm resetting the I'm resetting this.
Like slow guard, AoE melee, AoE melee, AoE sniper, stuff like that will give you guaranteed 4 stars. Just for that gold certificate, that 1 gold certificate.
The grind never ends.
And why did I do this to myself?
I don't know, man. It's painful.
I mean, I could be worse. I could have gone back to rhythm games where I start wrecking my wrists as well. Just like No.
But I highly recommend it.
Lewis,
Steal on a
you know about me playing Idolmaster, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Idolmaster Cinderella Girls. It got to the point where I could have a conversation and still full combo my songs.
Yeah.
It was like, this has to stop. I can't keep doing this.
I was also playing Xenoblade as well, the expansion. I don't know if Dan's here. If he's here, he can talk. He can like.
He tried to get me to play
Dad,
Xenoblade as well.
feel
Yeah.
free to start
My
spamming in chat how angry you are.
It's like the expansion was so weird because it didn't really explain some of the questions that the first one like. They didn't need to ask these questions in the first part, like in Xenoblade 2. But the expansion was supposed to like answer some of the questions, like why this person turned evil. And in my opinion, it really didn't. It was like it more just was like why this person's a good guy. But then like in the cutscene, basically, that you don't even see. It's like, oh yeah, this guy he just turns bad, and I didn't even understand. He didn't explain anything. But yes, it was fun though. But story-wise, it didn't explain anything.
Should we stop talking about games and suffering, because I think I'm sick of talking about how badly my pools have gone.
Yeah, like.
Wait.
Yeah.
I only need to do one.
Christie, you're
pool
muted.
like,
Christie, you're muted.
you're still muted,
No wonder
Christie.
why.
You gotta talk about your pools first.
I don't have a lot of luck, it turns out, with Gacha. So
You can't be worse than me.
two main games that I'm playing that I usually spend on
Hey, Dan.
are Black Star, which is a rhythm game, and A3, which is a story-driven acting game.
Yeah.
Okay, and with Black Star alone, oh no, not Black Star alone, but Black Star with a few tidbits here and there, I'm looking at 300 US spent.
Yeah, I mean.
I'm glad I'm free to play.
Well,
It's free to play. It's absolutely free to play, except the character diamonds are expensive.
yeah. Like.
Yes,
if you,
I know. I'm glad that all the gachas and stuff I play, I don't spend any money on,
Yeah.
because I know for a fact that I'm gonna get salty eventually and just quit. For example, when back in my Idolmaster days, I used to play a lot, but it got to the point where I could full combo every single song barring 2 in that game consistently. And I had a friend who had, I think, 10, 20 SSRs, and he'd started at around the same time as me. And I believe he was free to play as well. And he couldn't full combo most of the songs. But the difference lies in that he was scoring more than me for most of the songs, because on my Idolmaster account, I have 1 SSR. I have 1 max rare, and to make matters worse, it was a pity SSR. I found Idolmaster's pity timer.
G.
But yeah, but
Just let that sink in.
Rest in peace.
I pulled enough to get a pity pool playing free to play,
like I think in
That's-
and I played that game for like 2 years.
Truman, how many 6 stars do you have right now in archives?
I think it's 2.
2, okay.
So there's the one that you get as a guaranteed,
I think so, yeah.
and then the other one I bought from the shop.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, I haven't pulled any 6 stars yet either.
Yeah.
I struggled to pull 5 stars. Okay, so for the past 3 banners, right, I've pulled the 5-star operator at the last 10 operators, like the last of the 10 guaranteed.
Oh, that's.
Welcome to suffering. If you're gonna tell me that your luck's worse than mine, at least beat me here.
I can't, sadly.
I don't play many
I've
mobile
also,
games.
I've also
Yeah,
gone through
fine.
all of the beginner roles, the discounted beginner roles, so you know roughly how much Originium I've spent.
Why is it in US dollars though?
Because the games
That's how the
that
app
I
operates.
downloaded couldn't be installed via Google Play, so I used a different platforms, and so when I do buy gems and diamonds, I can still use Google Play, but for some reason it goes through US dollars.
Oh.
Wait,
Okay.
I thought the standard was
FPO,
just
right?
use US dollars.
Like I think, I don't think I spend as much. Like,
It's the games that with region restriction.
yeah. Like
Wait, Lewis, do you play FGO?
no, but I do play Girls Run Line. I think
Oh,
I
that's
spend
the one.
I spend about $300 as well.
I
but
quit,
not as much
I
as Christie.
quit DFL.
Yeah.
Wait, here's the question though. You guys all have like PCs, I'm assuming, and like decent PCs, and there's all these games you can play that are very well made, right? But then why do you go back and play like a mobile game so you can
It's
spend
casual.
$50 on a JPEG?
Because I can do it on the bus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but a lot of the time it's also like, for most games, once you finish playing it, it stops. Yeah.
Yeah.
You play Nier Automata for 20 hours, 25 hours, you finish. Xenoblade, 100 hours, but you'll eventually finish. These gacha games, you play on forever. And it's like...
Yeah, but
don't
something like
skip-
a multiplayer game, like CSGO or something, or like
Yeah,
League of Legends, you
League.
play
Yeah,
forever.
you play forever, man.
Oh, well, look,
Right?
I've
You can't stop. You can't stop.
Come on.
Like I mean,
It's one of those things that it's like I just don't really understand why you move yourself. It's like going back and playing a Game Boy right now. Why would you do that?
It's more relaxing, I
Because
think.
nostalgia.
Yeah.
I like Pokemon. That's
Right.
why I go back and play Game Boy.
yeah, it's like not
Yeah.
everybody likes to play CS or League or like any multiplayer game, and
That's-
sometimes they just want
No, to
Yeah.
be perfectly honest,
Yeah.
though, the main reason I play gachas is because it's like, it's there. Like, what else am I gonna do in the 15 minutes I have in between classes after I finish lunch or something, or while I'm eating lunch, and I
true.
don't want to watch a lecture? I'll probably just load up a gacha or something. And also, best girls.
like mobile games aren't meant to be played as much as like CS:GO or League in a day in terms of like, hours spent, but
Yeah.
like they are the sort of games that you could just play it like for like 20 minutes in a day. Okay, maybe not like 20
Do you
minutes
really-
over like, a certain
Like-
interval.
Maybe 3 20-minute sessions a day, and you're done
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
Because League, you got to spend minimum like an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, no,
Yeah,
yes, like I
minimum,
mean,
right?
it's like a game, yes. It's like
Yeah.
so that's why like some people just went back to mobile games. It's not that they are
There's less time
Yeah,
commitment.
That's time commitment.
There's
More,
less
more
time
relaxing.
commitment, but there's also more time commitment because there's dailies that you log in to do.
yeah.
You just log in for your dailies.
So like
Daily.
Yeah. 3 20-minute sessions sounds about right. Like if you want, but if you like, you could commit a bit more time. But I don't think there's not much time sink compared to, say, the CS:GO or like a multiplayer game. Not as much. So
I mean, I've
Yeah.
sunk 70 or so hours into Persona 5, and I'm really enjoying it. And plus, there's the new game plus thing that you can do
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
So I'm actually very much looking forward to playing Royal. But as I said, I'm gonna finish Persona 5 first.
Where are you
And
at?
I've also got Nier to play, so
But like once you
Right.
finish Persona, like you stop playing Persona anymore. But you never finish playing a gacha.
well, depends on when I'll finish, because
Yeah.
like I might want to 100% it.
but
'Cause,
like after you 100%,
I get that there's like the routes that you all go through, and then there's like 100%ing the game. But it's like once you 100% it, sometimes it's just you want to go back to it just to walk around the city because the city's very pretty.
yeah, but it's
I
not
feel-
something you would do every day. I feel over prolonged periods of time.
I mean, I give up with gacha games. I jump in and out of gacha games all the time because I'll play a gacha game and I'll be like, no more. Like, it gets to a point where I play a gacha game and then I save up, like, as much as 200 or 300 rolls for a banner. Right? Rolls, not that game's currency. And then I'll blow it on one single banner and I won't get what I want. Like, I won't get the max rare from that banner. And then I'll just quit the game. I've done that to 3 games so far.
Surely you can write like a bot that just goes through all the games, get the daily reward. You just
Yeah, no, you
Oh,
can.
no,
Like, the thing is, daily logins, I just log in and then I go. Like, I don't do the quests. But yeah, it's one of those things. Are we done talking about our suffering now?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't want to dwell on gachas anymore.
Yeah.
Well, can I point out one thing about my game?
Yep. Go on.
Okay, so Tokirambu is about personified historical swords in Japan.
Yep.
And one of their updates, right, allows you to do AR, kind of like AR, I suppose you can call it AR. Take a photo of them in your again.
Is he upside down?
He's on your He's on your face.
He's on my face.
Yeah.
He's sitting on your face.
Now he's tiny.
Are you gonna eat
Now
him?
he's tiny.
Anyway, Tokirambu is really easy to play in terms of free to play. And I actually didn't know before. Tokirambu is my first gacha game. Except it doesn't have the multiple rarities for a single character. So when I started another gacha game, it was increasingly frustrating that for a single character you had normal and then rare, super rare, super rare, ultra rare.
Not many gacha games actually do that. I think most gacha games, every character you get is a single rarity. So one that has multiple rarities, Brave Frontier, I used to play that. That's ages ago. But that
Love
one is
Life. I hate it. I hate Love Life. No, I have stories about Love Live, man. Like,
gee,
if you hit okay, so the good thing about Love Live is when there's an event, you can actually get URs from it. Downside of it is you have to tier. Even more downside is everyone has the same best girl. That best girl's name is Maki. You will never tier a Maki event. Believe me, I've tried.
Gee.
I couldn't even break tier 7, and if you're playing if you're familiar with rhythm games, usually what they do is, in these events, there's however many points you score, there's a reward. Everyone who was going for higher tiers on Maki, you ran out of rewards for the scoring before you broke tier list. And if you're familiar with Love Live, it's not that easy to get all the rewards just from playing and getting score. In fact, most people can't. Most people only get halfway through that.
Yeah.
So you get to a point where you're literally just grinding the game for no rewards because you want to tier. And I couldn't even break tier 7.
Yeah, it's like rankings, isn't it?
And I was full comboing every song. Yeah, the score in that game is based off full combo. What's
It's a
full
ranking
comboing
game,
songs?
isn't it? Like the tiers means like rankings, isn't it?
Welcome to why I quit Love Life.
Yeah. It's like if you know that like that character is really good and they put it behind like a competition.
No, it wasn't even the character's good. It was because Maki is best girl and there are only 9 girls to choose from in Love Life.
Yeah. It's like like okay, say a character that everyone likes and you put it behind like a competition. Not
it's suffering. It's pain and suffering.
Yeah. So like I never really get it. Like when they put like
I changed my sleep schedule for that shit.
Oh. That's painful.
Like so at my peak when I was playing rhythm games, it was go to rhythm games, go to bed, sleep 4 hours, get up because that's when my stamina regens, play until I run out of stamina, go to sleep for 4 hours, get up, play, go to school, break, play, get home, play, eat something, play, study,
The grind never ends.
play, eat dinner, play, then more study. Like I was playing literally as soon as my stamina regens.
Gee.
Like I had broken up my sleep so that I could do that, and I didn't need an alarm for it.
There's
and on that note,
That's the level of dedication you have to go to try and tier in Love Live.
Suffering.
That's so
And
painful.
Well, to be perfectly fair, I was playing on hard mode because I was on the Japanese servers, not the English servers.
Oh,
The English servers are significantly easier. Significantly. The Japanese servers are hell. Like, proper
like-
hell. Even in Idolmaster. Nasty.
No.
Yeah.
I think that's enough suffering today.
Yeah, that's a lot of suffering already.
Marinated Octopus. The reason he turned evil was the main game aimer. I think that's Hua in regards to
I think you're talking about Malos. I'm talking about Jin. I don't think they really explain why he turned Jin.
playing Royal after finishing P5, are you? No, I'm not. I'm probably gonna pad myself out with some other games, maybe Nier, because I do have that. But I'm probably also like gonna watch some anime and do some other stuff in between. So no, I'm not playing Royal right after I play P5. But there is a chance I might. Anyhow, enough about suffering.
Too much suffering.
Too much suffering. Let's not do the next section because we don't have enough content in it because I didn't bother thinking up much content for it.
It's been 2.5 hours.
We're gonna have some would you rathers sort of stuff here, so if you guys want to drop some, we're happy to do them, but I didn't come up with any good ones or any ones that I thought were interesting, so we're gonna skip. And I think we'll wrap up. So again, we've got AMV competition coming up. Please enter that. There are prizes, as we've been saying throughout this whole thing, and as I've been segueing into throughout this entire podcast. Terraria and Minecraft servers, if there's enough interest, we'll start them up. And banner competition. I think that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Terraria and Minecraft are looking good. Generally, if we added Discord and Facebook polls together, we're looking over 30 for both.
Yeah.
Alrighty. They don't do the... Do they do the sponsor thing at the end? Yeah, alright, Zooj, bring up the sponsor page. We'll
Yes,
do it.
sir. Alright. Yeah.
Are you gonna start singing ending as well?
Yeah.
I mean, we can do the thing we opened with as at the end as well if you want. If people want to hear it.
Book ending.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーでお提供でお送りします. As you can see, all our sponsors are on screen.
Nice.
Alright, are we gonna do the thing? Do we want to do the thing? せーの、SAMAか?
SAMA dayo.
Okay, I messed that up.
See you all later.
See ya.
Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Thank
I'll
you.
play some League
Thanks for
now.
joining.
Yeah. Alright.
And what's the anime?
Have a nice day.
See you.
だね。Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
またね。また not 来週 but the next one after that.